Producer Jeremy once again forgot to tell me we were live. I was eating my breakfast, some Magic Spoon cereal, the presenting sponsor. Let me finish chewing my food like an adult. Presenting sponsor for today's Cowboys vs. Jags preseason game. Get $5 off your first order of some Magic Spoon cereal at magicspoon.com/Cowboys. I was eating the peanut butter one because I don't eat breakfast very often, but when I do, it's Magic Spoon because it's healthy and delicious. We will make sure everyone has a chance to click that live notification kickoff in, about 15, maybe 20 minutes away here. So, it is the final preseason game for the Dallas Cowboys. How excited are you guys? Rate this for me on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being you are not excited at all. 10 being you are hyped. It's almost time for truly real football. So get your votes in for me. I'll give some shout-outs here as well. 1 to 10. How excited are you guys for today's game? I see 7, 7, 7. I'm going to get up the live poll up here in just a second as well. 7. I am not hungover. Now, Saturday morning, yeah, a little bit. Sunday morning, I'm fine, baby. 7, 4, 2, 7, 4, 5, 7, 4, 6, 10 plus from Clayton Lockhart. 7, 10 from Genova Smith. 6s from Jason and Brokov. 8 from Eddie Joe. Terrence says 8. AJ says 10. Landslide says 1. Daryl says 9. Ed Parks says 7. 55 says 8. The Banana, he's watching, says 10. By the way, producer Jeremy, your mic died. Bolt's Iconic, AJ all say 7. Raymond Henry says 10. John says 3. Billy Jack says 10. Andrew Jackson says 69. So there you go. We're back on track here for the Dallas Cowboys report. So predict the score here for me on today's, or for today's game, I should say. Cowboys versus Jags. Get your votes in. Predict the score. I'll give shout-outs to these flow in here as well. The Cowboys are 0-3. They were a bad penalty away from beating the Cardinals in week 2, or week 1 of the preseason, because it's Hall of Fame game week 1, week 2, week 3, and a Ben DiNucci collapse away from winning the game against the Texans. So, will they beat the Jags? Who knows? We will see, by the way, some of Trevor Lawrence in this particular game. How much? I'm not sure, but he will play, unlike some of the other noteworthy Jags players. All right. Oh, boy, a lot of high-scoring ones in here. 35-26 from Terrence. 24-21, Justin. Marcus Garcia, 69-24. Jaquez, 21-14. 5-3 from Shanav. He's got the Jags winning. 24-17 from Big Bread. 21-6 from Joshua Harris. Sally Boy, 24-16 Cowboys. Dylan and Whitley, 16-7 Cowboys. 24-17 from Nutella. 22-17 Jags from Earth. 13-10 Cowboys from Wowzer. 21-17 Landslide. 27-17 Eddie Joe. 21-10 from Bolts. AJ's got Cowboys 20, Jags 17, by the way. Unless otherwise noted, I'm assuming you've got the Cowboys winning that one. 24-10 Cowboys from Clayton. Yo, Squiggly Man, 9-6. But he labeled it 6-9 Cowboys win. I see what you did there, my friend. John's got Cowboys 24, Jags 17. Robert, 21-10 Cowboys. Keith Anderson, 27-10 Jags. And that's also what John's got. I got you, Jeremy. Crank says 9-7 Dallas. 22-7. What's up, Jeremy? Are you muted or are you unmuted?
Interesting fact here.
Yes, producer Jeremy.
Both teams in NFL history that went 0-16, 4-0 in the preseason. So it's good to go 0-4 in the preseason.
Okay, there you go. I like that. Good fact there, Jeremy. Thank you. 17-13 feed Zeke. 2014 Kenya Harris. People memeing Ben DiNucci as well in the comment section. Not a huge surprise. Seems like Cooper Rush going to get the start because it's not really the ones out there in this particular game. So we'll see how that goes. I see 14-7 Jags from Frank. 37, they peak Cooper Rush game. Sup wants to know if CeeDee Lamb is out of COVID protocols. No. Watkins, Lamb. Who else is in the COVID protocols right now? Let me remember. Shoot, who is it? Hold on. McQuamu and Malik Hooker are the two out of COVID protocols right now. Connor Williams is still in it. And DeMonte Casey is still in it. So Lamb, Watkins, Casey, and Williams are all still in COVID protocols. Unlikely, by the way, they come out of it for 53-man roster cuts, which would allow the Cowboys to carry injured guys like Neville Gallimore, Sean McEwen through the 53-man roster cuts and then place them on IR without having to cut somebody and bring them back. So not great, but that's your positive spin side there. Now, as always, we'll be having our Super Chat menu on tap for today's live show. Any Super Chat, instant shout-out. We will do our best to get your question or your Super Chat up on screen. Gets a little tough with the actual game going on, so might come during TV timeouts, for example. $5 beer cheers. I've got my beer right here. Yes, it is not yet noon. I don't care. In the words of a wise man who once said, if you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. So help me out. Let's crack open the beer. $5 for some beer cheers. $20, and we're going right to the shots as well. Do I care that it's not noon yet? No, I do not. Let's have some fun. $30, by the way, and producer Chug says he will do a beer bong. So get those super chats flowing throughout today's live show. Now, the odds entering today's game, by the way, the Jaguars were a 4.5 point favorite, in which maybe isn't a huge surprise given the Cowboys are sitting 30 plus of their key players in this particular game. The over-under set at 36.5. So again, anticipating a rather low-scoring game. We're talking like something in the range of a 21-14 type of game. Not expected to be a high-scoring one for the Cowboys and the Jags. Now, here's what I'm watching for in this game. Number one is the potential backup quarterback battle. In the span of a week-ish, this has gone from, Garrett Gilbert's the guy, to, actually, maybe it's going to end up being Cooper Rush, which was not the Cowboys' plan at the beginning of the offseason, which I think should raise some red flags as it relates to the backup quarterback. But Rush has been a preseason god in the past. Maybe we'll see more of 2017 Cooper Rush in this one. Number two, Kellen Moore is not calling the plays. Now, before anyone freaks out, this is not about Doug Nussmeier being the offensive coordinator. The Cowboys saw Dan Quinn suddenly at the last second last week, he's also out today, be unable to do his coordinator duties. So what the Cowboys are doing here is setting up hey, just in case we have to go this route, let's give Nussmeier some play calling. This is not that unusual, by the way. Several other teams beyond the COVID impact have allowed the other number two guy to call the plays on the offensive coaching staff. So not about Kellen Moore. He and McCarthy are still good. Moore's still going to be your OC. But Nussmeier does get to call the plays today. He, of course, has play calling experience from college with Michigan, Florida, and others. Number three for me, that is the potential swing tackle backup or battle. I am, as we'll get into more in depth, a bit concerned about the La'el Collins situation. So here's what I'm watching for. Two players, Ty Nsekhe, Terrence Steele. Both those guys have gotten left tackle and right tackle reps. Nsekhe got more right tackle reps this past week at practice. I think he's the number three. Both players were not good, especially Nsekhe at the beginning of the preseason. They've come along pretty decently since then. I do feel better about Nsekhe in particular than after I was very concerned after his disastrous effort against Arizona. Number four, Greg Zuerlein. He's back. He has been activated from the PUP list. He passed his physical, and now he's good to go as the team's kicker. He will handle kickoffs and field goals and extra points in today's game. Keep an eye on him and how he's looking coming off of that offseason back surgery. The Cowboys feel great to the extent that they have added nobody really to compete for Zuerlein or have an insurance policy there right now. The other two guys were either waived, that was Liam Hairolahu, or placed on IR. That was Hunter Niceone, who's a punter anyway. Number five, Malik Hooker, the safety, who, according to Jerry Jones, is making the 53-man roster. I had wondered, could they do a Brandon Carr type of move of put him on the practice squad for the first couple of weeks, then make him a full-time active roster guy? Jerry says not the case. We'll see if he's being honest Jerry or tricky Jerry. But Hooker's going to play a lot in this game. He needs the reps. He missed a good portion of training camp and of OTAs in the preseason because he was coming back from his Achilles injury, then got COVID, or was on the COVID list, I should say, very briefly. Now he's back. Now he's good to go. So we will see what impact Hooker has. Frankly, he's going to play a lot in this one. But what do you guys think? Who are you watching for in today's game? Get your votes in for me in the comments section. As I get my lunch order in. And producer Chugs into the exact same thing too. It is getting close to lunchtime after all. All right. Let's see. Who are you guys watching for in today's one? I see Cooper Rush. Good answer there, Concrank. Micah Parsons. I don't know if we see anything more than maybe a series for Micah Parsons, just with where he's at as it relates to his injury side of things. Ben DiNucci, always a good answer. There you go. The new corners from Nutella, good name there. Defensive line depth, that also works. Bradley and I, Micah Parsons, Cooper Rush, Osa Odigizua, good name. They're kind of thin on the offensive or on the defensive line right now. Will Bossman and Wright play? Yes, they will continue to play fairly heavily. Malik Hooker, Ben DiNucci, Cooper Rush in the O-line, Bradley and I. Anai, kind of Armstrong, Rondell Carter, Azur Kamara, all fighting for, I think, 2 roster spots. I want to go with Bradley and I. We will see if the Cowboys do something similar or not. I'll give some more shout-outs here. Trevor Lawrence, it's fair. Safety groups, the backups, that's true. That's like all of them. A win for Dallas. We'll see if they win the game. Ben DiNucci, Malik Hooker, another good name in there. So keep those coming who you're watching for in today's game. You will not see La'el Collins out there today. Zach Martin, Tyron Smith. Most of the clear-cut starters are not going to play today. This is going to be a non-impact game for those particular players. Collins is dealing right now with a stinger. This is the second time, by the way, that his neck/shoulder has been a problem in training camp. Now, the Cowboys say it's not a major concern. I'm a little bit more worried about La'el Collins than I ever was about Dak Prescott. This is a bit of a red flag because that stinger issue, I don't know if it's really going to go away. We saw Tyron Smith deal with them for years, and it cost him 3 games a year. So with that in mind, what is your panic level right now over La'el Collins? Get your votes in for me in the comments section here. Scale it from 1 to 10. And I'll give some shout-outs here as well. Then we'll tell you guys about Magic Spoon. But as your votes come in, let me know your concern level, scale of 1 to 10. Like, I'm at more of a 4 or a 5. This is an injury to monitor. I am at least a little bit concerned about how La'el Collins will be impacted by this throughout the season. He's in good shape, according to everyone around the team and La'el himself, so I'm inclined to believe that stuff. But I do worry about his potential impact this upcoming year being out there for all 17 games. So I'm not in full-fledged panic mode yet, but this one is worth monitoring. Now, today's show, as I mentioned, made possible by Magic Spoon. I got my cereal right here for breakfast. I didn't eat cereal very much or breakfast at all because, there was just too much going on. The healthy stuff tasted terrible, and the tasty stuff was terrible for me. Magic Spoon's a great blend of both, however. High in protein, 13 or 14 grams in every bowl. 14 if you go with my favorite, the peanut butter one. It's also low in carbs, just 4 grams of net carbs per bowl. And it's sweet and delicious. It tastes just like the cereal that you guys grew up with. So I'll put that link in the comments section for you guys right now. Despite having 0 sugar, it tastes incredible. Get $5 off your first order of at Magic Spoon when you go to magicspoon.com/Cowboys. That link's in the comments section. It's in the description at the very top as well. magicspoon.com/Cowboys. So kickoff moments away. I'll call it 5-ish minutes, maybe, somewhere in that range, of this preseason Week 3 matchup. The Jags coming over to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Jacksonville was garbage last year. They've got Urban Meyer now as their head coach. He's drawn some early criticism so far. The Cowboys, meanwhile, not going to play any of their key players. The Jags traded away Gardner Minshew for a deal that, yes, I would have done if I were the Cowboys to the Philadelphia Eagles. They got him instead. Urban Meyer, the head coach, of course, still in charge, making the decision-making on that front there. The Jags are sitting some of their key players, but we will get to see Trevor Lawrence in this one, which I am rather excited for, to see how he fares against the Cowboys' second-string defense. So who you got in this one? J for the Jags, C for the Cowboys. J or C? Get your votes in for me right now in the comment section. Who do you have in this particular matchup? It's also right now, folks, the poll on today's live video. 84% going with the Cowboys. 16% going with the Jags. No surprise here. It's a lot of C's. I'll try and go rapid fire here for you guys. I see Brian, William, Tom Downey, Hot. You know it. Nick, Eugene, Gerald, Alejandro, Bolts, Daniel, James, Lester, Young Gunna, Christian, Kenya, Lean, Wise, Daryl, Jason, Adriana, all spamming their C's. I appreciate that there. Ooh, but Refluence 513 going with the Jags, our first Jags. We'll come back to the shout-outs here in a minute. But first, a super chat did come in. So here's your shout-out. Jace, if Nooch throws a touchdown, I'll eat a shoe. Also, 69. Jace, I will hold you to that. I will not eat a shoe, but you might see a decent amount of Ben DiNucci. He threw one earlier this offseason, or this preseason, I should say, so maybe he gets another one here. So I appreciate that super chat. By the way, we've got over 500 people watching live right now. If you haven't already, hit that big red button and subscribe. We'll be live for the entirety of today's preseason game for the Cowboys against the Jags. And we got daily videos for you guys as well. So if you want that, if you want in on everything going on around America's team, the news, the rumors, the live mailbags, the live shows we do here for you guys as well, hit that big red button and subscribe. I want to get to 98,000 here by the end of today's watch party. Updated numbers just went up, by the way. Jeremy, if you want to update it for me. 97,741. Actually, I'll do it. I got the sheets pulled up. Means I had to edit everything today, which is so obnoxious. 97741. A big little jump there. You love to see it. Oh, where is it? I got to find it in the sheet here. All right. Jeremy's got a super chat here if you want to read that up there. There you go. Producer Chugs will read it while I update our graphics.
Jay said, I'll get a vid. This is of him eating a shoe. He'll get a vid if we put it on the Cowboys report next week.
I think we probably find a way to make that work. Well, maybe we'll speed it up real quick, but yeah. Well, your mic's off because you're not close to it. There you go. It's all good. All right, Lester says, thanks for shout out. You are welcome, my friend. When will Dak be able to play? Week 1. He could have played now, but it's a meaningless preseason game, so why bother at that point? Updating our L3s real quick here as well, so we can update you with the subscriber. We'll not worry about the L3s today. Week 3, preseason finally here. The last of the Cowboys and Jags games is preseason. The Cowboys are 0-3 in the preseason. Dak Prescott will not be playing today, which is not a huge surprise. The Cowboys made that very clear a while ago. Dak Prescott is out. He will not be going. Trevor Lawrence, however, is playing, at least for a little bit, in this particular game. The Jags are sitting many of their other key players. The Cowboys, meanwhile, are sitting roughly 30. There are a lot of guys who are not going tonight. From Lean, if DiNucci doesn't throw a touchdown, I will eat that same shoe. Go Cowboys and DiNucci. So somebody, I didn't think this was going to happen, is eating a shoe. Not me, some of the commenters. $5, by the way. I had the cheese ice cream, which, God, that fucked up my stomach. Oops, I swore. $5 beer cheers, bottoms up, my friend. I'm excited to get some beer going here. How are you feeling after our party, by the way, Friday night, Chugs? How'd you feel Saturday morning, I mean? You were good?
I was fine.
All right, you're fine if you say so. All right, here again is our super chat menu tonight. $5 beer cheers. I wouldn't mind getting hammered if you guys keep it coming. $20 equals shot time. I'll throw it in, by the way, here. If you do 10, I will do 2 beer cheerses. And $20 shot time, $30 equals Jeremy Beer Pong. Another super chat from Jace. Lean, find me on Twitter. We're making plans. Look at that. Look at that conversation. Bottoms up as well for that. We're eating shoes, as that is a surprising development. By the way, quick aside here. The Cowboys did make Isaac Alarcon a captain for this game, which I think is kind of cool on that front. He might get the start today. Yeah, because exactly. All right, week 3 of the preseason finally almost here. Again, get your who you gots in the comments. C for the Cowboys, J for the Jags. Thankfully, we don't appear to be that far behind for today's game, which is nice, at least for kickoff, I should say. Yeah, here are the rapid fire. Here are the guys not playing. Dak Prescott, Zeke, Micah Parsons, Jalen Smith, Leighton Vander Esch, Zach Martin, Tyron Smith, Demarcus Lawrence, Randy Gregory, Dalton Schultz, Blake Jarwin, Trevon Diggs, Jordan Lewis, Keanu Neal, Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper, Cedric Wilson, Noah Brown, Tyler Biadasz, Brent Urban, Osa Odigizua, no Ty Nsekhe, Dorrance Armstrong, Tony Pollard, and Jaron Kearse. And then Jay says, shoe eating greater than Jalen playing linebacker. Kickoff is away here. The Jags started off. Looks like Reggie Davis back to return it. Takes it from his own 4-yard line. It's actually Johnny Dixon, Dixon to 20, 25-yard line. Tripped up to the 30-yard line. So a good return there by Johnny Dixon. So Cooper Rush is getting the start today for the Dallas Cowboys. A chance to take over. Jason, I'm not sick of your bullshit. We're good, brother. We're good. Aaron Parker out there at receiver. Matt Farniok getting the start at center. Connor McGovern in there at guard. I think Brandon Knight also in there, but we'll double check on that. I could be mistaken. It is the backups in there today. Steven Fayoko comes in motion. Play action pass. Rush checks it down to Fayoko, and he gets back to maybe the initial line of scrimmage. He ran that a little bit flat. A little bit too flat as far as I think that impacted the play there. Your starters on the O-line. Terrence Seals actually at left tackle, despite what the broadcast might tell you. Braylon Jones getting out over Alarcon at right guard. Interesting. Brandon Knight, still your tackles. McGovern, Farniok, and Jones are your interior linemen. Jaquan Hardy in the game at running back, along with Jeremy Sprinkle in the game at tight end. Rush shotgun now, 2nd and 10. Jags bring 4. Rush, quick pass, batted down at the line of scrimmage. Rush wanted a flag for a late hit. He did not get it. What's up, Sam? Yeah, you just have to reorder there. Yeah, it just got canceled. Stinks. All right, it was about our lunch. 3rd and 10 coming up here for the Cowboys. 3 receivers to the left, including Malik Turner in the slot. Eubanks checks in motion. He's check block. Out route, incomplete. I think Malik Turner was the intended target. I'm not sure. That one was high. Both Turner and Fayoko were in the same area as that one falls incomplete. They ran a little flood route as one of the Jags corners did a great job peeling off that. I don't know if that was intended for Turner or Fayoko. I think it was Turner. It might have just been a throwaway. Either way, incomplete, not a great first drive for the Cowboys. Brian Anger booms one deep, fielded at the 15-yard line for the Jags. They missed tackle, another missed tackle to the 30-yard line, and then out of bounds on that one. That's Pharaoh Cooper, the receiver. I missed who missed the tackle, but that's not a great sign. A lot of special teams impact in this game. So Malik Hooker out there amongst the starters along with Nashawn Wright. I see Israel Mukuamu as the two safeties, Hooker and Mukuamu over Thompson. I like that. Trevor Lawrence is under center. I see Maurice Kennedy, Kelvin Joseph, Jabril Cox, Luke Gifford. Looks like Azur Kamara, Bradley and I. Quick pass caught. Gain of maybe 4. That was Trevor Lawrence to James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. Bradley and I, Justin Hamilton, Quinton Bahana, and Rondell Carter are the starters along the defensive line. Luke Gifford, Jabril Cox are the linebackers. They'll play a lot today, as will rookie corners Nashawn Wright, Kelvin Joseph. Maurice Kennedy lined up in the nickel. Malik Hooker and Israel Mukuamu are back there as the safeties. O'Shaughnessy goes in motion, now lines up in the backfield. Kennedy showing blitz off the edge. He comes, play action pass. Lawrence wants to go downfield. He does. Joseph gets beat. It's a big pickup on that one. Did not catch the number. That's Philip Dorsett as Lawrence attacks Joseph early, and it works for a huge pickup. Little shoving there, nothing too flag-worthy on either side as Dorsett, who's very fast, beats Joseph vertically for a big pickup. So 1st and 10 now. Lawrence, little give to Robinson, who breaks a tackle and gets out to the 19.5-yard line. That's a gain of maybe 4 on that one. So 2nd and 5 coming up. $2:27 to go in the first quarter. By the way, we will be ahead of our score provider a little bit today. It's the preseason after all. Lawrence in the shotgun. Another 4-man front for the Cowboys with Carter standing up off the edge. It's a give. So James Robinson stood at the line there. Nothing going. A horde of Cowboys defenders, including Jabril Cox and Justin Hamilton, in there to make the tackle. So 3rd and 4 coming up now. Lawrence is in the shotgun. Tyler Shatley's the center. Motion. That's Cooper in motion. Lawrence pumps. Deep downfield to the end zone. Wide open. Caught. Touchdown. As Pharaoh Cooper burns Nashawn Wright, but there is a flag. We'll see what the flag is for. Still awaiting it. Holding on the defense, that's decline. That is not a good opening drive as Nashawn Wright got burned on the double move. Joseph and Wright both get burnt quickly on that one. Pharaoh Cooper up and out. Or out and up, excuse me. Extra point is up, and it is dead center as the Jags take a 7-0 lead here over the Dallas Cowboys. Nashawn Wright and Kelvin Joseph give up big plays on the opening drive, and that's probably why you will see Anthony Brown starting week 1. Of course, the lack of pass rush doesn't help either. Now, by the way, if I'm the Jags, I am sitting Trevor Lawrence the rest of the way. I have zero doubts about that. Like he did what he needed to do. No more. Absolutely no more. So where are you guys watching from? Get your votes in for me right now in the comments section. Let's see. I see Iowa from Evan. There you go. More Iowa. South Jersey from Jason. Dallas from K Drama A. NY from Nutella. Illinois from Kevin. Or Illinois, excuse me. Wow. Wichita, several Texases, more Iowa, Evan and Jacob. Cali, Las Vegas, Pennsylvania, Alvarado, Texas. By the way, if you're trying to watch the actual game, I didn't send you, so keep it hush-hush. But chatsports.com/stream. No snitching. It's just between me and everyone watching. Chatsports.com/stream. Corpus Christi, Texas. Oxford, Ohio, where I went to school. Nice nook. South Carolina, Brazil, Atlanta, Oklahoma, Iowa, Delaware, Dallas, Jackson, Mississippi, Arlington, Kentucky. Yes, Alberto, 7-0 Jags. We are maybe click live. Make sure you're caught up there, my friend. Iowa, Kentucky, Arlington. A lot of Iowas today. That's unexpected. Fort Worth, Texas, North Carolina, NY, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Clemson, Ecuador. Okay. Maryland, Langley, Virginia, Larchwood, Florida, Washington, Indiana, Wichita Falls. Again, as you see at the bottom of your screen, chatsports.com/stream. Keep that one in mind. Wisconsin, Florida, Beaumont, Texas, East Texas, Corpus Christi. Oh, in the Philippines now. Very cool. Austria, Tatum, San Diego. People freaking out. Guys, you're playing it's the backups. Everyone relax. The end result of this game does not matter. Frankly, Trevor Lawrence should march down the field and slice and dice everyone. It's the backups there. Like, not a great return there. Only the 20-yard line. That was Johnny Dixon plus a flag. And there's holding on the Cowboys. I believe they said number 33. That was Deontay Burton. Great way to not make the active roster. Penalties on special teams. So 1st and 10 then for the Cowboys here. 11:22 to go in the first quarter. Rush under center. It's a handoff to Hardy. He gets to maybe the 11-yard line, called a gain of 3.5. He's got the goggles off because he doesn't need them anymore because he's all set. So 2nd and 7 coming up now for the Cowboys. Empty set look for Rush in the shotgun. Jags bring 4. Check down, caught by Malik Turner as he will try to make guys miss. He did a lot of work to get back to the initial line of scrimmage, or to the initial spot where he caught it. It's a gain of 3 or 4. So 3rd down coming up for Rush. Third and 3 coming up. Just over 10 to go in the first quarter. Tight formation right. Rush. Quick pass. Turner caught. First down to the 21-yard line. Everyone type in first. It's the first down of the day. I can only drink the beer if you guys super chat it. A lot of short, quick passes so far for Rush. First and 10. Jags in a 3-4 front. It's a give to Hardy. Waits, and there's just nothing there. He loses maybe a yard or 2 on that one. So 2nd and long coming up. The Braylon Jones side of the line did not do its job very well. 2nd and 11. Two tight end set here. It's a give to Hardy, a stretch play, cuts it up and gets 2 yards. So 3rd and 9 coming up here for Dallas as the Cowboys offense does not look very good. Third and 9. You can get your votes in for your favorite Cowboys player ever. Jags got 5 along the line. They bring all 5 and delayed blitz 2. Rush, out route, incomplete. Intended for Aaron Parker. I don't know whose fault that was. Rush, Parker, or some conversation there. So 4th down coming up. Punts away. Fair catch called for at the 28-yard line. Super chat from Elijah Williams. We should just let Cedric Wilson be the backup quarterback. I mean, you're not that wrong. Like, in the end, it doesn't matter who your backup quarterback is. Whether it's Rush or Gilbert, they're not going to be that good. I'm sorry. Jace also threw in using numbers, top 1, etc., so I'm not behind on YouTube. There you go. Now, Jace threw in 2 more, and we had 2 more. We had $5 total there just came in, so because I want a drink, bottoms up. Seven nothing is the score in this one, by the way, folks, as the Cowboys offense has not looked very good. Cooper Rush is 3 of 5 for 10 yards. Trevor Lawrence looked great on his opening drive, 3 of 3 for 62 yards, a 38-yard bomb to Philip Dorsett that beat Kelvin Joseph. Then Pharaoh Cooper beat Nashawn Wright on a double move, a little out and up for a touchdown, 18 yards, as the Cowboys trail Jacksonville 7-0. Jaquan Hardy's been the lead back, 3 carries, 4 yards. Malik Turner's had been targeted 3 times, 2 catches, 10 yards. Fehoko caught a pass, 1 for 0. Cooper Rush has just been game manager so far. A bit of a disappointing effort so far. Now, as a reminder, folks, today's show is made possible by Magic Spoon. I will put the link in the comment section and in the description for you guys. $5 off your first order. Chatsports.com/Magic Spoon. There is a link in the comment section for you guys. I'll put it in there right now. It's at the bottom of your screen too. MagicSpoon.com/Cowboys. Might have misspoke. That's my bad. MagicSpoon.com/Cowboys. $5 off your first order. Healthy cereal that tastes delicious, as I will mix this in throughout the evening or day, whatever it is. I'm so used to night games. For the preseason, at least, here. So, Chat Sports, presented by Magic Spoon today. $5 off your first order. MagicSpoon.com/Cowboys. Got that link there in the comment section for you guys as well. It is Jags ball right now, 7-0 as the game is about to resume here. We'll see if Lawrence is back out there or not. It is still Trevor Lawrence time for Jacksonville. Play action pass, roll out right, check down, caught, a gain of 5. That's Pharaoh Cooper again. Good play design there for Jacksonville as Lawrence looks sharp in this one. But again, it's the backups for the Cowboys. He should look sharp. So 2nd and call it 5 here coming up for the Cowboys. 2nd and 4, or for the Jags. 2nd and 4, they'll say. 2 tight end set. Lawrence under center. Play action pass again, a rollout right. Lawrence with across the field, caught for a first down. James O'Shaughnessy as he beats Israel Mukwamu Little play action rollout there for Lawrence, who looks very sharp so far. 5 of 5 in this one. So 1st and 10. Under 7 minutes to go. From the 47-yard line. Robinson, the stretch play. That's a 1st down pickup, or 4-yard pickup on 1st down. So 2nd and 6 coming up. Second and 6. Lawrence in the shotgun now. Just past midfield. Swing pass caught by James Robinson. Kelvin Joseph, a good tackle, though. It's a gain of just 2. Jeremy, it's fine. I know, folks, our score provider is going to be behind today. It is what it is. Just keep that in mind. Third and 4. Cowboys showing an A-gap blitz from Luke Gifford with 4 other down linemen. They don't bring it. Lawrence, slant route, broken up by Nashawn Wright. He almost got there early, but no call. Good play by Nashawn Wright. So 4th down coming up. As they punt it away. That will bounce at the 4 and field it at about the 2.5-yard line. So it'll go back to the 4 where it was first touch. That's what the Cowboys will take over with this ball. So get your predictions in, folks. How many wins for the Cowboys this year? And to ensure that we don't got any trolls in there, I'm going to throw in, subscriber chat only is already on. So perfect. There you go. Sub-only chat right now. How many wins for the Cowboys this year? I'll give some shout-outs. Someone said 1. Wow, that is brutal. 10 and 6, 11 wins. 10, 10, 10. Concrank spamming in his 10. Jason says 11. John says 7, 11, 10, 12, 10, 11, 10, 6. 8 to 9, 10, 10, 11. Dude, injuries, I say 6. Wow, but everyone's healthy right now. Crazy. 12, 12, 10, 10, 12, 10, 10, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 11, 15, 12, 9, 9, 10, 10, 13, 11, 11, 4 or 5. Wow, Kevin. Wild. 1 is an accident. That makes more sense, Concrank. 11, 10, 11, 12, 11, 13, 10, 11, 11, 13. 12, 10, 12, 11, 9, 9, 13, 12, 9, 12, 12, 9, 12, 11. 10, 10, 12, 9, 12, 17. Also, Upstate My Fishing, you are way behind. Make sure you click live to ensure that gets going. 10, 16, 10, 17, 11, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 10 seem to be winning. That makes a lot of sense to me. I think 10 is a good number, realistic number for the Cowboys as well. By the way, Kelvin Joseph, after that tackle, left the game. Some type of leg injury. He's sitting on the ground right now being evaluated in the Blue Medical tent. Reportedly minor early, but we'll see. So we'll keep an eye on Kelvin Joseph after that tackle. 10, 16, 8, 10, 10, 18, 12, 14. 10, 14, 11. So keep those votes coming. How many wins for the Cowboys this year, as I will turn off subscriber-only chat for at least a little bit.
So nice of you, Tom.
Let everyone who's watching comment, not just the the others. So first down for the Cowboys, backed up at their own 4.5-yard line. To give to Brendan Knox as he gets back to maybe the line of scrimmage plus a yard or so. So 2nd and 8, we got 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Seven nothing still the score here. As Kelvin Joseph is now heading to the locker room. We'll monitor that, folks. A give to Knox, bounces it out wide, and will get tripped up after a gain of 2. Got past one of the edge setters. That was number 55, Laurenti McCray, and then taken down by a safety, so it's only a gain of maybe 1 or 2. So 3rd down coming up for the Cowboys. As their offense has not looked very good so far. Probably not the play calling. Not that it matters too much. So 3rd and 7. Play clock's down to 5 for the snap. A handoff to Knox. A draw. Gets to the 15 and out to the 17-yard line. That is a first down. Type in first. A nice draw play there by Brendan Knox to get the first down. They ran, maybe even less of a draw, more of just a straight-up design run play there, as Knox with the longest play so far by the Cowboys. A gain of about 9. So a fresh set of downs now for Dallas, their second first down of the game. 3:10 to go in the first quarter. Another handoff to Knox, as that time he gets maybe a yard, not a whole lot of space. Second and 8. Doug Nussmeier is the play caller for the Cowboys today. They're giving the emergency COVID protocol plan in place. 2nd and 8. Rush just throws it in the dirt on a design screen. There was nothing there. So 3rd and long coming up. Third and 8. 2:34 to go in the first quarter. Malik Turner motions from the right side to the left. He's lined up in the slot along with Simi Fehoko. Rush with the pressure coming over the middle. Caught, but not to the first down marker. That was Nick Eubanks. A 6-yard route on 3rd and 8. So the Cowboys will be forced to punt this one away. As Rush did check that one down to Eubanks, he just wasn't at the right depth. They tried to run some mesh and kind of got tied up. Yeah, Fehoko might have broken over late. There was a safety who had peeled back off, so that might have been picked or a huge pickup. Anger now the punt. Another good one. Caught at the 20. There's a flag on the play. A missed tackle now. Pharaoh Cooper will get hit and then hit hard by Nick Ralston at the 28-yard line. But there is a flag. So still awaiting what this flag is for. Still waiting. So it's on the Cowboys. I did not catch the number It was a flag on the Cowboys for not running back in bounds on kick coverage. Someone stayed out there too long. So that's a flag on the Cowboys. You can get your votes in. Do you think the Cowboys will win this game? W for win, L for lose. Then we'll tell you guys about Magic Spoon in just a second. But I'll give some shout-outs first. See, WL from Metallica Matrix. What a great username, my friend. W from Caden. L from The Ordinary Guy. Everyday Jam. A lot of L's coming. So I'm going to reset this live poll. The one that had who's going to win the game. I'm going to reset it right now. So if you voted earlier, get your votes in the comment section. Unlimited votes. And I'm also going to create a new one. Who wins today? New poll. You can all revote in the live options, which will be up momentarily. Cowboys or Jags. While you guys get your votes in there, reminder, today's show is made possible by Magic Spoon. Get $5 off your first order of the #1 cereal out there. It's healthy and delicious. High in protein, low in carbs, and 0 sugar. $5 off your first order at magicspoon.com/Cowboys. That link is in the comment section and in the description. magicspoon.com/Cowboys. If you haven't already, check it out. That link is in there right now in the comments section. $5 off. It's incredibly tasty and also actually very good for you. So keep the votes coming. Who will win this, Cowboys or Jags? Right now in the live YouTube poll, and this is rare, the Cowboys taking the lead back. In general, when we do these polls, even for the preseason, everyone's voting Cowboys. It's a tight vote right now, 51% versus 49%. The Cowboys just barely ahead. There's a lot of overreaction. The Jags aren't playing their key starters either, but, whatever. They've got maybe 3 of their starters in the game right now. As we'll see if Trevor Lawrence comes back out there. It is more Lawrence. Kelvin Joseph, by the way, groin, questionable to return. Give to the backup running back, Carlos Hyde. Second down coming up here as Hyde adjusts his visor. Kelvin Joseph is questionable to return due to a left groin injury. Second and 5 coming up here. What's up, Sam? Medium burger. We're ordering lunch here. Second and 5. Trevor Lawrence hit as he throws. Caught by James Shaughnessy. They had Bradley and I dropping into coverage on that one. Luke Gifford makes tackle. There's also a flag. This might be against the Cowboys for roughing the passer. We will see. Watching the replay now. That is a flag on Rondell Carter, helmet to helmet. He didn't lower with the crown, but he hit him basically face mask to face mask. So Carter's confused, but when he goes back and watches it, he'll understand why. So 1st and 10 plus the penalty. Lawrence still in shotgun. With time, checks it down, wide open. Chris Manhertz, who breaks a tackle made by Maurice Kennedy. That's another first down, Jags. You can keep your votes coming for your favorite Cowboys player ever. The Jags do not need to call a play here if they don't want to. There's more time on the play clock than there is on the game clock. as that does it for the first quarter. The Jags lead the Cowboys 7-0. Ball is in Cowboys territory right now. If you aren't already, folks, do me a favor, hit that big red button and subscribe. We've got videos coming out every single day. If you haven't already, just hit the button and subscribe. That way, you won't miss out on anything here going on around America's team. We'll have some news and rumors, the update on a Kelvin Joseph injury for sure. Once we finalize those details, as a reminder, he is questionable to return a left groin injury. I'd be a bit surprised if he returned in this one. We got news and rumors videos almost every single day, videos of some type every single day. And stick around, by the way. There will be an announcement hopefully coming in the not-too-distant future about what else you're going to have on this year on the Cowboys Report. So just be patient on that one. Keep that one in mind. If you haven't already, hit that big red button and subscribe today. That way you don't miss out on anything going on around America's team. We've got almost 1,000 people watching live right now, and I know not all of you are subscribed. So if you haven't already, join us. Hit that big red button and don't miss out on anything going on around America's team. Now the question on, I think there's an obvious answer here. Who will be Dallas' MVP this season? Get your votes in for me. It's Dak. It's the quarterback. Like, that people typing in Dez, I think, are responding to your favorite Cowboys player of all time. Remember, folks, click the live button on the video. Make sure you're all caught up live and not trailing behind there. I see Dak. A lot of Daks in there. Someone's hoping for Brendan Knox does well because he's a Marshall fan. There you go. A lot of Daks in there. Elijah, Rocky, Jason, Jerry Johnson. He loves the show. Thank you. CeeDee Lamb. He's going to ball out this year. I think as we saw last year, though, he'll be better if the quarterback is Dak and not one of the backups. Ben DiNucci. Very, very funny. MVP, CeeDee Lamb or Micah Parsons? Parsons might be a decent bet defensively. So, Parsons, Dak, Zeke. I don't know about that one. The O-line. Micah, I think, will show out this year. Dalton Schultz. Interesting name. Some more Zeke, CeeDee Lambs, Leighton Vander Esch. Okay. More CeeDee Lambs. So key votes coming. Who will be Dallas' MVP this season? Trevor Lawrence still out there for Jacksonville. Screen pass. Caught Laviska Shenault. First time his name's been called. Dragging bodies inside the 5. Huge first down for Jacksonville. It's a great play by Laviska Shenault, the only other Jags receiver starting in this one. Starting receiver out there, I should say. First and goal from the 3. Lawrence under shotgun. It's a give to Robinson. He gets to the edge, was not contained. Or, Carlos Hyde. Touchdown, Jags. But there is a flag on the play. This is going to be against Jacksonville. That's going to back him up. That is on Jacksonville. Mukuamu messed up by not keeping contain on that play, but they got him for a true good sell by Mukuamu, but he basically tackled him. So that makes some sense. Easy call there for the officials, the correct one. Mukuamu was the victim of the flag, I should specify. Pharaoh Cooper was the one who was called for the flag. So first and goal from the 13. Lawrence, shotgun, quick pass, caught by Shenault to the 5. So second and goal coming up. Malik Hooker in coverage on that one. A simple slant route there. Good throw by Lawrence and a good catch by Shenault. Maurice Kennedy was in coverage there. My bad. He kind of rolled over him after the play, and I saw Hooker instead. 2nd and 5 from the goal-to-goal distance here. So 2nd and goal from the 5. Lawrence, shotgun. Corner route, caught, touchdown, Chenault, as he beats Deontay Burton, who's not going to make the roster. Touchdown, Jags. So another good drive by the Jags. A good corner route as Chenault, who's going to be the Jags' number 1 or number 2 receiver, beats a Cowboys maybe practice squatter. Not a good matchup for Dallas. Touchdown, Cowboys. Extra point is up, and it is good as things are not going well for Dallas, as Jacksonville takes a 14-0 lead now behind 2 Trevor Lawrence touchdown throws. He's been remarkable against the Cowboys' 2nd and 3rd string defense. Maybe not the biggest surprise out there. So again, folks, if you haven't already, hit that big red button and subscribe. I know it's not been a great showing so far for Dallas, but it's the preseason. Doesn't matter all that much in the end. So if you want daily videos, the good, the bad, everything around America's team, hit that big red button and subscribe. Oh, by the way, make sure that your notifications are set to all. YouTube will default you to personalized. And what that means is you're not always going to get a push notification for every single video. You might end up missing out on some videos. So if you want to make sure you get every single one, hit that big red button and subscribe. That way, you don't miss out and your notifications get set to all. So once you subscribe, hit the bell again. Change it from personalized to all. That way, you don't miss out on anything here on the Dallas Cowboys Report. It's a great point there, producer Jeremy. We've got almost 1,000 viewers and only 200 likes. Poor numbers. So like the video. That way, more people get to see it. And oh, by the way, I'm down to drink some beer. We need some super chats, though. 500 likes, you'll do a beer bong? All right, fine. I'll finish my beer for 500 likes as well. How about that? Sip some water here. Or not water, that was clearly a soda. Either way. 14-0, Jags lead over the Cowboys. It's been a very good showing from Trevor Lawrence. Shocker. Turns out that some of the Jags' first-string offense fares much better than against the Cowboys' 2nd and 3rd string defense. Should not be a surprise. I would assume we've seen the last of Trevor Lawrence in this one. I would assume. Showing some highlights of Terrence Steele. By the way, Tyron Smith was not out there today. I think a sign he is your swing tackle, and Terrence Steele is your 4th tackle this year for the Cowboys. Steele might end up leading this Cowboys team in preseason snaps. Kick is away. That is Reggie Davis on the return to the 15-yard line, and just nothing really there. Out to the 19.5-yard line as the Cowboys offense will come back out. So far, not very good for the Cowboys offense in this one. The ground game, outside of one run by Brendan Knox, hasn't done much of anything. That was a 10-yard carry. That was the longest play of the day so far for Dallas. Beyond that, 6 yards. That's been it. Cooper Rush has checked out. Garrett Gilbert is now in the game with what looks like the rest of the backup offense. It's a give to Knox as he gets 5 yards on that one. The rest of the offense is the same right now. Matt Farniok at center. Steele and Knight are your tackles. Braylon Jones over Isaac Alarcon in the game at guard, for example. Connor McGovern out there too. And then receiving core has rotated in Aaron Parker. They've used Malik Turner pretty heavily, Jeremy Sprinkle, and some of Nick Eubanks. So rush out. Gilbert is now in the game on offense. 2nd and 5 now. Reggie Davis goes in motion. It's a toss to Davis. He's got some space on the edge as he gets hit hard on that play. Let me just say that C.J. Henderson, who's still playing right now for the Jags at corner, he closed incredibly fast on that play. He was flying. I thought Davis was going to get a first down for sure, but Henderson closed in an instant. Great play by the former first-round pick out of Florida. Allegedly on the trading block. We shall see if he actually gets dealt. Gilbert in the shotgun, 3rd and 2. It's a pass. Swings it down and dropped as Brendan Knox kind of alligator-armed that one, incomplete. Wouldn't have been completed anyway. Braylon Jones got worked on that play. Gilbert almost got lit up. So 4th and 2 as the Cowboys offense continues to struggle. Fielded at the 18-yard line. Not much there for Pharaoh Cooper on that one. Gets out to maybe the 24. Pretty good return there. So this one I'm sure will elicit some negative responses, but understandably so. Grade the Cowboys' performance so far. A, B, C, D, or F. Get your votes in for me in the comments section. I'll give some shout-outs to these flow in too while I sip some of my Pepsi here. Not a sponsor. Very true. Pepsi, though. Come on, brothers. All right. F, C, F, F, D, F, 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 D, D, D. F, F, D, F, 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 C-ish, F, F, D, F, a G. F, F, D, F, D, 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 C, G. D, 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 F plus. That's not a grade. Come on. F, F, thumbs down. F, F, D, F, E, D, F, G, F, Z, A. What? Come on. D, Z, F, Z's in there now. Trash. -5. Not even a number. Okay. D's, F, F, a C, D, A. A, really? This cannot be an A. I can't justify anything higher than a C. Like, even if you're factoring in, like, yeah, it's Trevor Lawrence and Chenault versus a bunch of guys who might not make the Cowboys roster. Like, it's not good. F, Z, F. What's lower than F minus? I don't know. F, D, D, F, L, S, D, K, L, D, O, L, D, C, Z, L. We're just throwing in random letters now. Yeah, so, but how do you label drop from the class, Jeremy? Because that is lower than an F. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of players are going to get dropped from the class, Jeremy. That's very true. Very true. D's. D, F. You guys got to relax. C.J. Beathard's in the game now. It's a give on the play and a couple of yards there. Second and 4. That was Derry. I gotta get the pronunciation. That's a tough one for me. I always forget it. Second and 4 coming up now. Ogunbowale is the running back. Yeah, Lawrence is out. C.J. Beathard is in now at quarterback for the Jags. It's a give. Nothing there. Great play. Trying to see the number. I think that was Quinton Bohanna. It was a great run stop by the rookie out of Kentucky. Dare Ogunbowale had nothing there. Third down coming up. I think Bohanna's going to make it because Neville Gallimore is injured. That opens up the spot for him and Justin Hamilton. Third and 4, empty set for Beathard. Sidearms caught, but short of the first down marker. Israel Mukwamo in coverage on that one. Josh Hammond made the catch. So a 3 and out as the Jags have sat Trevor Lawrence and their other important players, as now it's truly backup battle time. Fourth and 2, the Jags will punt. That's Logan Cook back for this one. No, Jags punter, excuse me. Clarify. High punt. Called for the fair catch at the 20-ish yard line. That's Reggie Davis. That is where the Cowboys will take over, down 14-0. If you haven't already, folks, do me a favor, hit that big red button and subscribe. The Jags are sitting their better players. We might get some offense now for Dallas. We'll see if that ends up being the case. If you haven't already, hit that big red button, folks, and subscribe. That way you don't miss out on anything going on around America's team. When I get to 100K in the very near future, we'll call it, at this point, less than 200 away. Not that far off. 97814. So if you haven't already, hit that big red button and subscribe. As a reminder, once we get to 500 likes, I'm finishing my pretty damn full beer right now. It's up to here. Very full beer. So once we get there, I'll finish that off. So like the video, 500 likes so I can enjoy what has been a clunker of a game so far. Has not been an entertaining matchup whatsoever. Both teams, Jags look good. Lawrence looked great. The Cowboys, very much not so much. As another reminder, today's show is made possible by Magic Spoon. I've got my peanut butter box right here and what's left of my breakfast. Still a little bit in there. Maybe I'll consume some of that during halftime. Get $5 off your first order, folks, of Magic Spoon cereal, healthy and delicious, when you go to magicspoon.com/Cowboys. magicspoon.com/Cowboys. Get that $5 off. It is the best deal out there. You're not going to find a healthier cereal that also happens to taste delicious. magicspoon.com/Cowboys. High in protein, low in carbs, zero sugar, despite tasting like that delicious stuff that we all grew up with. But unlike that stuff, Magic Spoon isn't going to end up destroying your teeth and making you add some extra dad bod pounds like I have, although I've cut some weight since we got started with Magic Spoon. Very proud of that. $5 off your first order, magicspoon.com/Cowboys. That link will be in the comment section. It's also, by the way, near the top of the description as well. Cooper Rush had the first 3 drives for the Dallas Cowboys. We'll see if his day is over or not. He was 4 of 8 for 16 yards. Again, he can't do out routes. It's not his throw. Garrett Gilbert threw 1 pass on the opening drive. He was 0 of 1 on a swing that was technically a drop, but wouldn't have gotten the first down anyway. First and 10. Gilbert caught Fehoko, gain of 9. Second and 1 coming up here. Gilbert under center. Nice move in the backfield. Jaquan Hardy makes a man miss and then gets the first down. Everyone type in first. Keep the firsts coming there as the Cowboys trying to get a drive going here. It's a great move by Hardy. Not a great block backside by Smith Fehoko. First and 10 from about the 32-yard line here. Gilbert under duress and spikes it at the direction of Jaquan Hardy. Gilbert again showing his issue. He does not process the field fast enough. Cooper Rush's issue is that he's got a very weak arm. Gilbert's issue is he does not get through his progressions fast enough, and his internal clock is way too long. 14-0 is the score. Second and 10. Gilbert in the shotgun. Handoff to Hardy as he will get maybe a couple yards on that one. Third and long coming up. Third and 8. Gilbert in the shotgun. Aaron Parker wide left. Fehoko and Turner are your receivers. Hardy and Nick Eubanks are your running back and tight end, respectively. Offsides or a false start, something. We'll see which it is here for the Cowboys. Neutral zone infraction against the Jags. They blew the play dead, which is a bit unfortunate for Dallas, but it will bring up a much more third down, much more manageable third down. 3rd and 3 now for Dallas. No. 3rd and 3 coming up. $7:25 to go in the half. Jags showing some blitz here. Gilbert, quick pass, broken up, was going for Malik Turner. A nice play, though, by Westbrooks, as looks like that'll bring up another 4th down for Dallas, and we'll see if they stay out there or not. That's just a really good throw on the play by Chris Claybrook. 4th and 3 coming up here. Cowboys going to go for it. I love to see it. Gilbert rolls out right. Shot to Malik Turner, who pulls it down. What a catch by Malik Turner. That's a first down, Cowboys. Type in first. A decent throw by Gilbert, but a better play by Malik Turner as the Cowboys going tempo to avoid a challenge. Jags slow getting off the field. Gilbert the snap. It's a give to Hardy. A flag on the play. That's probably going to be against Dallas. But they did get the snap off at least. See what the flag is for. Officials are discussing. It's a great play by Malik Turner on that 3rd down play. Still awaiting what the damn flag is for. So the officials say they messed up. There should have been a chance for the team to substitute the Texans because they did not, or the Jaguars, excuse me, because the Jaguars did not get a chance to substitute because the Cowboys did, which I'm actually not sure if they substituted anybody, but regardless. So there shouldn't have been a play, period. So it's 1st and 10 now from the 45-yard line. So it's a do-over, basically. Gilbert, quick pass, caught. That's Nick Eubanks, a first down to the 34 or 31-yard line. Type in first. Very rarely will you see a mulligan call in an NFL game, and that's what we just had happen. First and 10, Cowboys on the Jaguars side of the field for the first time today. Give, Hardy, bounces it out to the left side to the 25-20, and then trips at the 20-yard line exactly as there's an injured Jag now. That was Chris Claybrooks, who I thought had a chance to make this Jags roster, now injured on that tackle. Hardy did a great job to be patient, bounce it out wide. That was, who got beat on that edge play? Some backup I've never heard of got roasted on that play. Not great there for the Jags, as there is an injured player, but type in first. While that player is heading to, let's get to the Super Chats that came in, by the way. There were a couple of those. We'll give those shout-outs here. Rapid fire. Appreciate everyone who's Super Chatted so far. Thank you all so much. 88 Krieger, just $1. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. I appreciate the Super Chat that you put in there. There was also a $5 beer cheers one from the Teletron 30. Cheers, Brofessor. Cheers, my friend. With the amount of weapons Dallas has, do you expect any of the receivers to surpass 1,000 yards, if any at all? Yes. I think 2 is probably more likely than 3. I think Amari Cooper gets there. I think CeeDee Lamb gets there as well. That's what we saw last year. And frankly, I hope the passing yards numbers are down this year, because in general, that tends to mean you're a better football team and you can run the ball a lot in the fourth quarter, which the Cowboys did not get to do a lot of last year. Keep that in mind. So, it is 1st and 10 now for the Cowboys. 5:58 to go. Clock is ticking. 19 on the play clock here for the Cowboys. At the 20. It's a give. Hardy will get maybe 1.5 yards, 2 yards on that one. So 2nd and 9 coming up. The Cowboys are now inside the red zone. I'll get the exact height for Jaquan Hardy here in a second. He listed at 5'8". So, 2nd and 9. Pretty ungenerous spot there. Gilbert. Strike, caught, touchdown, Cowboys. Aaron Parker into the end zone as Garrett Gilbert with the touchdown strike. The Cowboys offense finally scores. Everyone type in TD. Touchdown Cowboys. Garrett Gilbert gets the Cowboys on the board. A nice little out route strike there as Aaron Parker, trying to find his way onto the practice squad, beats Sidney Jones for the score. Type in TD. That is former Eagles legend Sidney Jones. Maybe Eagles fraud. Extra point up and good. I like to see that from Greg Zuerlein. 14-7. $14-7 is the score now. Now, if you haven't already, do us a favor, like today's video. 500. Oh, I forgot the beer cheers earlier. 500, and I'll finish this beer, or if I finish it first, a new one. Cheers. For those of you wondering about TJ Vasher, he is still on the NFI list. I doubt you see him play at all this year. He's going to, I think, be an injury stash for Dallas. 14-7, the Cowboys finally on the board thanks to a Garrett Gilbert touchdown throw to Aaron Parker, a former Rhode Island product. First time now we get to see Greg Zuerlein coming off his back injury on kicks. He made the extra point. That was a good sign. Zuerlein's kick. It's great. Out of the end zone touchback. I like to see that. There you go. So the backup quarterback battle grows in intrigue as Garrett Gilbert has been the only quarterback so far against a slightly lesser level of competition to be able to move the Cowboys' ball. 4 of 7 for 58 yards and a touchdown. Rush was 4 of 8 for 16 yards. We will see if we get another look at Cooper Rush before this half ends, or if it's going to be the nooch time in the second half. That remains to be seen. So Jags ball now, 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Beathard deep shot. Deshaun Wright gets beat. A great diving catch on that play by Tevin Jones, who I believe himself is a Cowboys legend. Honestly, not bad coverage by Deshaun Wright. A better play by Tevin Jones, as that play has been challenged. If it was a catch or not. Some super chats came in, by the way, as we'll get to those while the challenge gets reviewed. Here we go. From my burner account, Gilbert better than Rush. Anger's a massive upgrade. I mean, punter, he's been good today. Very good. From Blood Slinger, what a username. First off, cheers, my friend. Tom, do you think Hardy or Knox will make the practice squad? I think Knox has been better today. Hardy's also been better throughout the preseason. I could see one of them making it. I also think this. I believe the Cowboys are going to monitor the waiver wire pretty heavily and see if they bring in somebody else, probably for the practice squad, as it relates to RB3. I am of the belief that Rico Dowdle was going to make this team. Also, watching the replay right now, I don't think that's going to stand as a catch. It's very close. Yeah, get your votes in if you're watching. Y for yes and for no. That ball, here's a great angle of it. That ball, that angle wasn't as good. The other angle may look like it was not trapped underneath. That might end up being a play stands, and it goes down as a catch. But I'm not sure on that one. I don't mind McCarthy challenging that, frankly. It's a good one to challenge. It was close. Ruled as a catch. Also, that was not Tevin Jones. I forgot the Jags swapped out players. That's Devin Smith, another Dallas Cowboys legend. Sorry, my roster's a bit outdated, it seems. So it's ruled a catch. 1st and 10 from the 30. Cowboys now down to 2 timeouts. Beathard. There was holding. Ball was tipped. And an unreal catch over the back shoulder. Wow. Jeff Cotton. Now, there should have been holding. I think it was on Rondell Carter. Just got grabbed and held pretty obvious. That ball got tipped. And Burton never got his head around. They ruled a touchdown as well, which I'm not sure about that. Should have been holding on the Jags. That actually was a touchdown. Wow. A lot of contact, too. Burton, ooh, I don't know if he had possession of that one. That's going to be automatically reviewed. I don't think that's a catch. I think that ball's bouncing around a lot. I think he's out of bounds. I don't think that's a catch. I think that one's going to get overturned. Was a great effort by Jeff Cotton. That play is under review. You can get your votes in if it was a catch, Y or N. That play is currently under review. I don't think that's a catch. I really don't. I think that ball is bouncing around way too much. By the time he finally gets actual possession, I think he's sitting out of bounds. His shoulder barely graces it. Great, this angle does nothing for me. Because when he first lands in bounds, he doesn't have the ball. He gets the ball when he goes up, and I don't think that shoulder was in bounds. I don't think it's a catch. That's a very tough one to identify. Get your votes in. Was it a catch? Y for yes, N for no. I see some yes, but borderline. That's fair. It's close either way. Beathard's going back out there, which makes me think it was an incomplete catch. Incomplete, not a touchdown. 14-7, still the score. That's a reminder. The Jags didn't catch it, but Dez caught it. Now, never forget. Feel free to spam that in the comments section, folks. Second and 10. Beathard throws it. Swing caught pass by Amunwali. Deontay Burton makes the tackle there. Yeah, that was poor awareness by Deontay Burton. They were pushing off a lot, which I'm fine with. I don't mind. The hand fighting, I don't want to call that stuff. Let them play unless it's super obvious and drastically impacts the play from a live watching. It's going to look bad on replay. Watch it live, though. 3rd and 7. Beathard hit as he throws, nearly picked off. Malik Hooker almost made a great interception. Luke Gifford also there on that play. 4th and 7 now. Hooker almost picked that off there. Now you type in stop because they got one. 4th down coming up. Josh Lambo on for the field goal from the right hash. Up, and that one is good. 17-7. Jags extend their lead. The Cowboys will have 3:28 to go. Got to get the lunch figured out here. Hold on. 3:28. So Gilbert, I assume, will have a chance here. No media timeout. Thank God there were way too many early. It was annoying as all get out. (17-7) is the score. Josh Lambo on now for the extra point. For the kickoff, excuse me. Thank you, Jeremy. My bad. Lambo's got it teed up. It's away. Up the left side from the Cowboys' standpoint. Johnny Dixon on the return to the 10-yard line. Terrible block by Jeremy Sprinkle, but Dixon does get out to about the 20.5-yard line, where the Cowboys will take over down by 10, 3:22 to go. Gilbert had his first touchdown pass of the preseason. Cowboys down by 10. Gilbert is still out there. A quick super chat, though, from Zeno saying, whatever you do, just keep Ben DiNucci off the field. You're not going to like the second half, my friend. That's all I'll say. All I will say. You're not going to like it. Gilbert under center. A handoff to Knox, who makes a man miss, breaks another tackle out to the 29-yard line. Second and we'll call it 2.5 coming up. Nice run there by Brendan Knox, who's looked better so far today than Jaquan Hardy, a change in the previous preseason games. Get your votes in what will happen on this drive, folks. Touchdown, field goal, turnover, or punt. It's actually going to be 2nd and 1, a generous spot by the officials. A give to Knox, gets the first down, and a couple extra yards on that one. Everyone type in first as well for the first down pickup. So first down Cowboys now. This might be the final play before the 2-minute warning. We'll see. 2:13 to go in the half. Gilbert, screen pass, caught by Knox. He gets to the 35-yard line, breaks a tackle out to the 39-yard line, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning with a 2nd and short coming up. Zeno's saying, why are the starters dressed if they're not playing? Well, they're in their jerseys but no pads. Like, Tyron Smith wasn't really wearing pads at all. Like, they're in their jerseys. Yeah, Tyron looks like he's in pads because he's huge, but they're just in their what I call them shells, basically. Even though that's probably not the right term anyway. They're just doing the jerseys to help people identify who they are, I guess. It doesn't really matter too much about that. The starters are not playing because it's the start of the game. Why bother? Now, today's show is made possible by our friends over at Magic Spoon. Get $5 off your first order of healthy and delicious tasting cereal over at magicspoon.com/Cowboys. That is $5 off your first order. High in protein, low in carbs, and 0 sugar, by the way. So get $5 off magicspoon.com/Cowboys. With that in mind, what are you guys eating today? I got some of my cereal right here. Very good. I got burgers coming later, which I'm excited for. The Texas burger. Little jalapeno onion ring strings and I think bacon and barbecue sauce. It's good stuff. All right, I'm putting this on subscribers only because people are commenting Dallas sucks. So, all right. Subscribe to be a troll if you want them. There you go. Someone just made a steak. That's awesome, my friend. Pizza. I can't say that one out loud, Mr. Yuck. Cheesy roll-ups from Taco Bell. Homemade pulled pork. Very good right there. Pancakes. It's early enough for that. I appreciate that. Pizza. Mango habanero wings. Nice. Pizza, very good. Bear, I know you're subbed, plus the profile pictures of me again. Keep those comments coming. What you guys eating today? There's also a super chat that came in from my burner account. Has Rondell Carter done enough to make the 53-man roster? I don't really see how the Cowboys carry him. Now, maybe if it's because Terrell Basham goes on IR to start, which I think is a bit unlikely, there's a numbers game here, right? Randy Gregory, Tank Lawrence, if healthy, Terrell Basham, roster locks. Dorrance Armstrong, I think, is 4. I could see them carrying 5, but probably not 6. That leaves, with Chauncey Golson out to start the year, Bradley and I, Rondell Carter, or Zerkamara fighting for 1 spot. I think it's more likely the Cowboys go with a practice squad for one of those guys. I would put Anai on the roster, Rondell Carter on the practice squad, but we'll see what the Cowboys end up doing. All right, 2nd and 4. Quick pass way behind Simi Fehoko on 2nd and 4. Not a good throw by Garrett Gilbert as that one falls incomplete. Maybe a bit of a miscommunication, but in terms of who had to sit where, but that was an incomplete pass. Third and 4 coming up. Gilbert takes a shot downfield, out of bounds. A good effort made by Aaron Parker. Good coverage on that one, but it falls incomplete. I wonder if that was a we're going for it on 4th down play call. I don't like that play call decision to take a vertical shot deep on 4th and 4 if you're not going to go for it. That doesn't make any sense to me. Brian Anger on now for the punt. It's a high punt. Fair catch called for at the 19-yard line by Pharoh Cooper, and the Jags will take back over on offense. "37 Cowboys players did not play today, by the way. I'll go rapid fire through these here. Dak, Zeke, Tony Pollard, Blake Jarwin, Dalton Schultz, likely IR candidate Sean McEwen, Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, Noah Brown, Cedric Wilson. The entire starting offensive line plus Ty Nsekhe. More on that in a minute. CJ Beathard, quick pass out to Dare Ogunbowale for a gain of a couple. Josh Ball could go to IR. Tank Lawrence, Neville Gallimore, Brent Urban, Randy Gregory, injured Terrell Basham, Carlos Watkins, Dorrance Armstrong, Osa Odigizua, Micah Parsons, Leighton Vander Esch, Jalen Smith, Keanu Neal, Trevon Diggs, Anthony Brown, Jordan Lewis, injured CJ Goodwin, DeMonte Casey, Donovan Wilson, Jaron Kearse. Almost half the Cowboys roster did not play today. Beathard drops back, 2nd and 5, over the middle and in the dirt, or I guess the turf, not even close to his intended target. That one fell well short. So 3rd and 5 coming up now. So type in stop for the 3rd down coming up here. Third and 5. Get your stops in. Cowboys with a lot of men up front showing blitz. We'll see if they bring it or not. Play clock down to 6. They bring 5. Beathard, a shot downfield. Caught as Deontay Burton has not had a good day. Jeff Cotton pulls it down. Not a good showing for Deontay Burton. 1st and 10, Beathard checks it down. Incomplete, as intended for Dare Ogunbowale, and that one falling, it hit the dirt first, though. So 2nd and 10 now. Deontay Burton has struggled getting his head around to find the football. So 2nd and 10 now. Beathard steps up, hit as he throws, picked off, and then taken down immediately. Israel Mukuamu with the interception. I did not see who hit him. Type INT in the comments. Was Rondell Carter who laid the hit on C.J. Beathard that led to the interception. Good play by Mukuamu. So 1:01 to go. Garrett Gilbert, ball at his own 34. Quick hitch route, caught. Aaron Parker gets to the first down marker. Clock is ticking, though. 48 now. I would have wished Parker got out of bounds there. A bit upset he did not. Gilbert with 40 on the game clock. Out of bounds. That was a not great throw intended for Nick Eubanks. So 37 seconds left now in the first half. 2nd and 10 coming up after the Israel Mukuamu interception. By the way, Isaac Alarcon is in the game at left guard in favor of Connor McGovern, who has checked out and is done for the day now. From the 44-yard line, Gilbert, with some time, checks it down and almost dropped by Brendan Knox. Cowboys got to call a timeout, and they will with 29 seconds left. So a double catch there by Knox was not great. Scratch my back because it's very itchy for some reason. So timeout Dallas, 3rd and 10 coming up. Get some likes going. We're not to 500 yet. Disappointing. So it is 3rd and 10. 29 seconds to go in the half. Gilbert drops back. Hitch route caught by Simi Fehoko. He does not get out of bounds. Cowboys have not used their final timeout. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Snap comes. Gilbert. High pass caught out of bounds by by Reggie Davis. Clock ticked off an extra second. So 7 seconds to go. They're not in field goal range yet. A lot of time off on that one. So 17-7, 2nd and 9, 7 seconds to go. Ball at the Jags 42-yard line, and now Jacksonville will call a timeout with just 5 on the play clock, so some confusion there. While we're at this timeout, if you haven't already, subscribe. We got videos coming out every single day, and we will stick around for the entirety of the second half, even if this game isn't a very good one. But just keep that in mind. If you want daily videos, hit that big red button and subscribe. I'll check our live number. We're not going to do it. I'll check it right now. 97837, closer and closer to 98K than 100K. So if you guys want those daily videos, hit that big red button and subscribe right now. Please, and also thank you. So it is 2nd and 9. The ball is at the Jags' 42-yard line or so. I'm tweeting out the Israel Mukwamu interception, by the way, if you guys want to see it. There's a flag down now. It's something on Jacksonville that gives them a free 5 yards. So 2nd and 4 now on the edge of field goal range for Greg Zuerlein. Incomplete pass. It only took off 2 seconds, though, somehow. So 3rd and 4. Looks like the Cowboys are bringing out the field goal unit. See what Greg Zuerlein can do. Gilbert just a bit long on that slant route intended for Reggie Davis. The 3rd and 4 coming up now. Zuerlein from about 55 yards. The kick is on line and then hooking left, and it's no good. Had the distance, it just kept moving as Zuerlein didn't quite hit it. A tough field goal try, but the distance looked good. The kick itself looked pretty good, just never moved back to the right. It's okay with me. A 56-yarder was not good on that one. So halftime is here. You know what is good, though? Magic Spoon cereal. Get $5 off your first order. And I'll put this in the comment section and the description while Chugs gets our scoreboard ready for the halftime break here. MagicSpoon.com/Cowboys. $5 off on your first order. High in protein, low in carbs, and 0 sugar. So get $5 off your first order at MagicSpoon.com/Cowboys. MagicSpoon.com/Cowboys. Before we go to our probably 10-minute or so halftime break, I'll reset the poll too. Who you got at the half? It is the Jags 17 and the Cowboys 7. Thanks in large part to a good showing out of one Trevor Lawrence. So let me know what you think. Who you got? J for the Jags, C for the Cowboys. I'll reset this one. Who's winning today? Ooh, maybe spell winning correctly. Probably a good idea. Reset that poll right now. C for the Cowboys, J for the Jags. So get your votes in. J for the Jags, C for the Cowboys. Halftime break coming up here. The Jags lead the Cowboys 17-7. Welcome back. Kickoff just began as a good stop on that play. That was Jaquan Hardy making a special teams impact on that one. Pharoh Cooper did not have much room on that return. So it's Jags football to begin the second half of this one. Nice special team splash by Hardy. That matters a lot more than even the running does in this particular game. Good, clean hit by Hardy on that return. John Fossil will make note of that, which matters since Fossil have some big input, on the final roster cuts. Quick pass, caught for a gain of a 7 or so. That was Josh Hammond from Jake Luton, the former Oregon State 6th-round pick, as the Jags have gone to their 3rd and 4th stringers now. So second and very short coming up here for the Jags. Second and 3. Luton the handoff. First down pickup on that one. Divine Ozigbo, the former Nebraska product, gets the first down on a little inside zone handoff. Jags backups are very much in the game right now. Say from Walker Little, the 2nd-round pick from Stanford. He's still in the game, the most noteworthy guy, I suppose. Cooper comes in motion from right to left. Luton the handoff again to Ozigbo. Spins out of a tackle, but Luke Gifford and Deontay Burton are there to finish it off. So a gain of maybe 3. So who you got in this one, folks? C for the Cowboys, G for the Jags. The poll, with almost 300 votes, has the Jags winning 53% to 47% for Dallas. So 2nd and 7, Luton in the shotgun. Another give, Ozigbo trying to get to the edge. Jabril Cox led the way. Deontay Burton might get the technical credit there, but Jabril Cox was the lead tackler there. It's a loss of 1, called a TFL for Cox. It was a simple sweep play. Cox with a great, that was definitely Jabril Cox with a great diving tackle. By the way, landed kind of hard on his shoulder. He kind of it looked like a Madden tackle animation that made no sense. He just kind of like sprung upward when his feet got taken out of him. 3rd and 8. Hammond in motion. Luton under pressure. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. Bradley and Israel Mukuamu again making a splash play. So 4th and 8. Good stop there by the Cowboys defense. They brought Mukuamu off the blitz. Nobody picked him up, and he got home. Had he not, Bradley was also about to get there. Fourth and 8. Punt unit is on. That is Logan Cook for the Jags. I assume Reggie Davis back deep again. It's actually Johnny Dixon from the 19-yard line. He will get absolutely nothing on that one. As Laquan Treadwell, the former first-round bust, he makes tackle. There's also a flag down on this play. I'll see who this is on, if anyone. I think Dixon got his wrist cut a little bit, but he's fine. See what the flag's for. Holding on Israel Mukuamu. Yeah. I'm going to double-check the stats here. I'm pretty sure that is Mukwamu's third special teams penalty this year. That's a problem when it comes to trying to make the 53-man roster. I don't like that. Don't like it at all. Let me double-check that real quick here. The big mistake there by Mukwamu. He is fighting for a roster spot right now. I like him a lot, especially on defense. The special team stuff, though, is holding him back right now. You cannot commit penalties. That's a problem. That's a problem. Now, we're going to put this on if it's not on, double check. Subscriber-only chat. If you guys want a shout-out, type me in the comments section. I will give those shout-outs as these flow in here. All right, Emerson, Jacob, Notes, excuse me. Alan, Jim, Blood, Alfredo, Certified, Jason, Barrett, Mendoza, Todd, Zeno, Marcus, Bolts, Tim, Ronald, Johnny, Certified, Scott, Rudy, Certified again, Barrett again, Wise Ass, what a great name. The actual CAP, Tim Jackson, Father Son Gaming, I like it. Delani, Bolts again, Blood Slinger, BJ Farrow, Wise Ass. What a great username. You'll love to see it. Eric, Ichigo, Dizzy, Delani, Notes, CD Lamb. He is watching. Good job, my friend. Mike, BJ, Christian, Jose, Dizzy, Corbin, Joey, Tim, Zeno, Jordan again, and oh, by the way, entering the game right now for the Dallas Cowboys at quarterback, Ben DiNucci. He's under center. Play action pass for the Nooch. Sidearm caught. Jeremy Sprinkle. First down, and for a gain of 15, type in first. As DiNucci doing some stretching as well. First and 10. DiNucci, read option. It's a give to Brendan Knox as he will dance around, get 4 yards to about the 29-yard line. 50 likes and we'll make our Eagles fan here, producer Jeremy, drink. He'll do a beer bong. 500 likes for the beer bong. And I'll finish my very now warm beer. 2nd and 6 now. 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. Hopefully it goes quickly because it's fairly meaningless. 2nd and 6 coming up now for the Cowboys. DiNucci under center. Handoff to Knox. Not a good play on that rep, by the way, by Isaac Alarcon. He ended up on the ground. First time I've seen him have a bad rep. It's a gain of really nothing. 3rd and 6 coming up. Third and 6. See what the Nooch can do. Don't know if you guys heard that, but that neck crack felt great. Trips left for the Cowboys. One of them being a tight end. DiNucci drops back. Takes a shot. Up and incomplete. Trying to go to one of his receivers. That was Osiris Mitchell. But it falls harmlessly incomplete. A little fade shot attempted. Decent coverage. Mitchell just could not come down with it. Honestly, that probably should have been caught by Mitchell. He had up and over the corner, but he kind of gator-armed it a little bit. That's on him. All right, Super Chat came in from Nutella. How's that burger, Tom? Will Parsons be the X factor against Brady? Wash it down, my friend. Haven't even touched my burger yet. Did not have time. Punts away. Cooper at his own 10. Looking around, going up the right side of the field to the 15-yard line, taken down by Steven Parker on that play. Bottoms up. I'm sure the burger will be delicious. An X Factor against Brady? Yeah, I hope so. The X Factor? A little tough to tell, but like in terms of more impactful pieces on defense, that's got to be Parsons this year. He was your first-round pick. You need him to be a huge part of this Cowboys team moving forward. What is an X Factor is Magic Spoon. You don't have to choose between healthy cereal and tasty cereal. You can get the best of both worlds with Magic Spoon. Get $5 off your first order. Put that link in the comment section right now for you guys. $5 off your first order at magicspoon.com/Cowboys. High in protein, 13 or 14, like the peanut butter one, for example, right there. Oh, wrong side. 14 grams of protein, low in carbs, 4 grams of net carbs, and 0 sugar as well. But it tastes just like the stuff we all grew up with. So go get $5 off your first order. magicspoon.com/Cowboys. Again, $5 off your first order. That link is in the comments section, and it's in the description. Our live poll right now is who's going to win this game. You can vote if the Cowboys will win by typing in W for win or L for they will end up losing. Get your votes in right now in the comments section here. Now, Nancy retracted that super chat, so we'll see if she sends in the one maybe with a question there, Nancy. We'll keep an eye on for it, my friend. So will the Cowboys win or lose the game? W for win, L for lose. The poll right now does have the Jags at 52%, but just under 450 likes. So you guys can still vote right now if you want to get your poll in there. Again, we will reset it throughout the night. The day, excuse me. I'm so used to these late-night preseason games. The first time the Cowboys haven't played late at night all season, and now I'm a bit off as a result. All right. 17-7 is the score in this one. I argue a very too long taking game. This one should not be only 10 minutes into the third quarter. This is taking too long. It's the preseason. Way too many commercial breaks by NFL Network today. Disappointed. All right. Jags football. Bradley and I is out. Rondell Carter, Azur Kamara are your edges. Luton play action pass. Pumps and will check it down. A wide open tight end for a gain. And now Cotton all the way down to the 40. A missed tackle. I didn't catch who, but Cotton was the check down receiver there, and he went off to the races. Huge defensive lapse there by Dallas. Looking at the replay here. Jabril Cox did not take a great angle, and Deshaun Wright got blocked out. Leads to a big pickup, 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Screen pass, caught Hammond, out past midfield. Steven Parker on the tackle. Second and 4 coming up now. I move to start a running clock throughout the game, but that's just me. Luton under center. To give, Ozingbo breaks a tackle and gets the first down. I want to check who missed that tackle. He had some run-stopping issues at LSU, too. So what are you guys drinking today? Get your votes in for me in the comments section. fumbled snap, gets kicked way back. Ozigbo dives on it at his own 47-yard line. So a fumbled snap gets kicked by somebody, and it ends up being like a 15-yard loss for the Jags. Excuse me, 17-yard loss. I guess that goes as a tackle for loss for Bradley and I, technically speaking. Yeah, Hamilton ended up kicking it, trying to recover it. And it ends up being a 17-yard loss, a self-inflicted wound there by the Jags. And now a flag, a false start on Jacksonville. So 2nd and 32 is coming up. So the Jags were in Cowboys territory now. 2nd and 32 coming up after a fumbled snap that got kicked way downfield, on accident, of course, and a false start. Second and 32, Luton in the shotgun. Drops back. Screen pass. Finds Ozigbo. Nashawn Wright can't bring him down, but eventually is by Austin Failolu leading the way there, the rookie UDFA out of Oregon. So 3rd, and we'll call it 20. They're going to call it 3rd and 30. That doesn't seem right. I feel like they got more than 2 yards there. Either way, 3rd and a country mile. Type in stop because the Cowboys should find a way to do this here. Both of them have had tough games. Joseph left the game injured. 3rd and 30. Luton checks it down. Ozigbo to the 45-yard line. And a face mask on Israel Mukuamu. Brutal. That is a brutal mistake by Israel Mukuamu. Gives the Cowboys, or gives the Jags, a first down. Unacceptable error by Israel Mukuamu. 1st and 10 now from the 37. Luton, with all day, Anai giving chase, crosses body, finds his man as Burton does not make the tackle, and falling forward for a nice pickup is Nathan Cottrell, one of the backup running backs. First and 10, a handoff. Cottrell gets to the 20-yard line. Second and 5 coming up. Empty set now for the Jags. Deep shot, not even close. Incomplete. Was trying to go to Colin Johnson, and Nashawn Wright was in good coverage, and it was way too overthrown anyway. Try to run the slot fade. Really good coverage there by Nashawn Wright. Well done. Third and 5. Cowboys showing A-gap blitz with Luke Gifford. They bring it. It's a stunt. Out route. Caught. First down. And they're picking on Deontay Burton once again. First down Jags. That's Jeff Cotton again. Yeah, I mean, Burton is not making this team. But to put it in perspective how decimated the Cowboys were last year with injuries at corner and across the board, Burton played games last year. He played snaps. First and 10 from the 14. Give Cottrell, breaks a tackle, and then gets tripped up one-handedly by Jabril Cox. A good play there. Yeah, the missed tackles have been bad. It's not good. Burton has not played well. The Cowboys literally have no other corners right now to play. That's why he's out there. They are down to the back of the roster at corners. There's nobody else available at this point. Just the reality. Slant route, caught. Hammond down to the 11-yard line. A really good pick play by the Jags, and they picked on Burton again. So let the clock run, baby. The third quarter's going by real quick, and I love it. Second and 7 now. 2:30 to go. Under center, play action pass, a rollout. Hammond into the end zone. I think that's a touchdown for the Jags. Or excuse me, that's Laquan Treadwell. Haven't seen a signal yet, but there it is. Touchdown Jags. Type in boo. They ran the play action rollout, and let me just say, Azur Kamara got tied up pretty bad, and oh, look who didn't make the tackle. Deontay Burton. That is a touchdown for the Jags, by the way. Jags offense was throw it at Burton, and it worked wonders. Josh Lambo on now for the extra point. That one is up, and it is good. Yeah, I got the tweets going out right now. You guys can hit me up on Twitter at whatgoingdowny. Fired off the highlights of the Israel Mukuamu interception, the Garrett Gilbert touchdown pass, and that's been about it. That's been about it for the Cowboys highlights. But if you want to chat Cowboys at any point, hit me up on Twitter at whatgoingdowny. As a reminder, we are right about 100 likes away from making our Eagles fan here, producer Jeremy, do a beer bong for you guys. There you go. Get those likes going. Yeah, we got 730 people watching live right now. So if every single person who's watching likes the video, boom, it's beer bong time for Jeremy, and I get to finish my beer, which is now down to about here. Deontay Burton, not DeAndre Burton. Yeah, there you go. Maybe we'll take it away when Burton's getting reps, because look, that's like their 10th corner. Or maybe 9th corner at this point. Well, I guess 10th since Reggie Robinson got put on IR. 10th corner, and it just hasn't gone well. Not a huge surprise. He's not going to make the roster. It's all good. There you go. All right, we're at 4:30. As a reminder, if you guys haven't already, subscribe as well. Daily videos here at the Dallas Cowboys Report every single day. Sometimes it's the news, it's the rumors. We'll have my roster projection out Monday morning, my final best guess at the 53-man roster. There will, I'm sure, be some things that end up being wrong in the long run, which is quite okay. That's how it works. I'll do a practice squad projection as well. Then on Tuesday, we will break down the roster cuts and the 53-man roster. So, if you want those updates and news and rumors and mailbags, everything, every single day, hit that big red button and subscribe. It's youtube.com/CowboysTV. We'll get that L3 updated there, producer Jeremy. It's the Chat Sports one. Cowboys Report, hit that big red button and subscribe. Lambeau on now for the extra point. Or for the kickoff, excuse me. I've done that twice now like an idiot. So Reggie Davis on the return gets to the 15-yard line and then stood about the 20-yard line. Been okay. He's fighting for a roster spot, but I think you can put him on the practice squad if you need to. It is Cowboys football. It's more Ben DiNucci time, ladies and gentlemen. Farniok is still in the game. He's had all of the center reps today. That's the rookie from Nebraska. DiNucci's in the shotgun. Sidearm swing pass to Brendan Knox, who will get maybe a yard on that one. A little check down there by the Cowboys. DiNucci, quick or a little fake pass to handoff to Brendan Knox as he gets maybe 8 yards. So 3rd and long coming up now. Or excuse me, 3rd and short, the exact opposite of what I said. We got 1:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. Thankfully, this one is winding down nicely. 3rd and 1. Can't see who the left tackle is right now. I'm trying to get a peek at that. 3rd and 2. Not 3rd and 1, excuse me. Give to Knox. Gets the first down. Everyone type in first there for the Cowboys. Eric Smith is in at left tackle, by the way. Isaac Alarcon flanking him. Matt Farniok in the game at center. Braylon Jones in at right guard. And Brandon Knight is your right tackle. So 1st and 10. This could be the final play of the 3rd quarter coming up here. The Nooch is under center. Play action pass. Sidearm deep shot. Nearly intercepted. Should have been picked. Oh, Dalton, no doubt. Now, the contract was an issue. He wanted to go start. But Dalton easily. Dalton's better than Gilbert and Rush easily. 2nd and 10, 18 seconds left. I would bet this is a run play to get to the end of the 3rd quarter, but we'll see. DiNucci, quick pass, caught Nick Eubanks, who breaks a tackle and actually gets 8 yards on that one. Nice play by the Michigan man. That is the end of the 3rd quarter. We are 55 likes away from making our Eagles fan here, producer Jeremy, drink, which he does. Oh, he brought the beer bong in. Nice. Good job there, Chugs. Smooth move. Yeah. Yeah. Today's show is also made possible by Magic Spoon. Get $5 off your first order when you go to magicspoon.com/Cowboys. That link will be in the comment section, and it's already, by the way, near the top of the description. magicspoon.com/Cowboys. Magic Spoon is incredibly healthy cereal. High in protein, it's low in carbs, and despite having 0 sugar, it tastes incredible. It is just like the stuff we grew up with. The peanut butter cereal, some of my favorite, by the way, because I'm a peanut butter fiend, and this is incredible. I had some for breakfast this morning before the game got going because I had to have something in my stomach, and it's not going to make me blow up as it relates to the stomach. magicspoon.com/Cowboys, $5 off your first order. That link is in the comments section and in the description. The Cowboys trail right now the Jags 24-7. It's been a poor showing by the Cowboys offense. One drive led by Garrett Gilbert. That has been it. Almost got 2 drives to score. Gilbert overall was the much better quarterback today. Not saying that much in the long run than Cooper Rush. And DiNucci should have been picked off on his second to last throw. But the Jags played their starters, some of them a little bit. Wasn't a huge surprise that they had some success early. Trevor Lawrence was awesome in this one. Yeah, this was definitely Lawrence's best preseason effort. Not a huge surprise since the Cowboys sat 37 players who are in all likelihood going to make their 53-man roster. 2/3 of their roster was not playing today, the actual roster. It's not a huge surprise they were bad. With that in mind, you can still grade them in a negative context if you want. A, B, C, D, or F. Get your votes in for me in the comments section. How did you feel the Cowboys did in this one? A, B, C, D, or F. Get your votes in right now. I'll give some shout-outs here. Maybe I'll make that the poll right now. I'll make it the poll right now. Give me 1 second here to let it reset. 1 sec, as it is now 3rd and 1. DiNucci under center. Play action pass. Deep shot. DiNucci. Parker, he underthrew him. He had Reggie Davis wide open. Underthrown ball by Ben DiNucci. Incomplete. Hold on. We only got 4 options, so I'm putting A/B as one of them. Incomplete on 4th and 1. They tried the rollout by DiNucci, and he threw it way behind him. He's just bad. He's just not a good player. 2 bad throws in a row by DiNucci. He's just not a good quarterback. I'm sorry. The memes aside, which are always funny, he's bad. Reggie Davis blew by his man, had a good 2 yards on him, and DiNucci underthrew it enough that the corner was able to recover and kind of the ball bounce off his back shoulder with no real contact. Brutal play. I think that was Lorenzo Burns. So 1st and 10, Jags. Beathard, or excuse me, Luton, thank you, producer Jeremy, finds his man Jabril Cox in on the tackle. Let me sip some water here.
Glug, 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 glug.
Throat's getting a little dry. So 2nd and 1, that was Ben Ellefson who made the catch. No Tim Tebow, of course, in this one. Luton under center. It's a give. Cottrell. It's a good pickup there. A lot of Cowboys defenders on their backs on that one. Easy pickup on 2nd and short. 30 likes away from making producer Jeremy do a beer bong, by the way, at long last. 1st and 10 coming up now for Jacksonville as they will use all of the play clock that they can here. Play clock down to 11, 10. Luton. It's a give. Cottrell tripped up on that play by Azur Kamara. I'll tell you what, Rondell Carter and Azur Kamara on that play did a really good job of pushing the edges and making limited space on that inside zone play. Kamara ends up making the tackle after a short gain. So second and we'll call it 7.5, 8. Jags still moving the football. They're now at the 28-yard line. They actually gave them a gain of 4. Generous spot. Whatever. Who cares? Jags are winning this game. It's pretty clear. Luton. Cowboys bring pressure off the edge. Quick slant. Caught. And that's a first down. Tyler Coyle makes the tackle. Don't even know who made that catch. That was Tevin Jones. Another Cowboys legend on that one. They ran the nickel blitz, and Luton identified it and found the slant coming from where the blitz was. First and 10. Luton, play action pass. Check down, caught. Treadwell almost broke the tackle from Jabril Cox, but Cox holds on. Tell you what, those interior defensive linemen, they're gassed right now. Second and 7 now. 17 likes away. Play action pass again. Luke Gifford, a good tackle there. Good play by Gifford. He read that very well. Others on the defense did not, but a good job by Gifford to be in the right place, right time. Third down coming up. Third and 6. Inside of 11 minutes to go in this one, thankfully. Play clock down to 5. I don't think the Jags they've called a timeout with 10:50 to go. While they discuss their play call here, remember, subscribe. We've got a news and rumors and recap reaction, all that good stuff coming up after today's game ends. So stick around for that. I will tell everyone to not panic because the game results and the guys playing poorly do not matter all that much because 2/3 of your active roster weren't playing. Like, that's enough right there. So if you haven't already, folks, hit that big red button and subscribe. That way you don't miss out on anything going on around the Dallas Cowboys report. So if you want more news and rumors, more updates, subscribe today. The Teletron 30, should Dallas look for a bigger name backup quarterback? You mean better, really? And my answer is yes. Go look for one. It's not going to make that major of an impact. So if you want to go cheap there, I get it, because if that goes down for the season, you're cooked anyway. My concern is that you're not going to be able to find one easily. I would have done the Gardner Minshew trade. I am confused as to why Dallas did not do that. But that would have been the route I would have gone if I were the Dallas Cowboys. They chose not to. So, yes, I would explore the market. I just want to warn everybody that the market isn't that great right now. Also, for what it's worth, Minshew had been outplayed by C.J. Beathard this preseason. So, it is what it is from that point. 10 likes away, I get to finish my beer, and producer Jeremy gets to do his beer bong. Keep that in mind. 10 more likes for the 600 people still watching live right now. I'd appreciate it. All right, Cowboys trail 24-7. You can use one of mine, Jeremy. You can use this. you want the Miller or the Bud Light for the beer bong? They're somewhat cold still, so if you have a warm one, go get it. All right, Jeremy's going to go get his beer here. Again, if you haven't already, hit that big red button and subscribe. 4 likes away from the beer bong from producer Chugs here. Waiting for the game to resume here. 3 likes away, just so you guys know. 3rd and 6 inside the red zone now for Jacksonville. From the 16-yard line. Luton in the shotgun. Drops back. Quick pass. Caught. First down. Nashawn Wright gave it up. Josh Hammond gets the first down there. 5:03 likes. So next break, I'll have you do the beer bong there, Chugs. First and goal from the 9 now for the Jags. Play clock down to 9. Jags still changing their lineup or their front here. They now go I form, offset. It's a give. Cottrell, broken tackle. Luke Gifford makes it, though. Justin Hamilton could not bring him down. It's a gain of maybe 1, so 2nd and goal from about the 7 coming up now. Gifford's made some nice plays in run support. He is fighting for one of those last rush spots, but I still think Dallas goes light at linebacker. But we'll see. Second and goal from the 8. Zigbo motions out wide. Empty set look now. Quick pass. Caught for a gain of about half of it to Tyler Davis, the tight end. A quick little completion there. From Zeus C, things aren't Gucci for DiNucci. No, they are not. He's bad. There's no way around it. He's not a good player. 3rd and goal. Trevor Lawrence is already out of his pads because why bother? He played great today early. 3rd and goal from very generous spot. Made no sense. Fumbled on the play. Cottrell picks it up, trying to reverse field. Gets taken down back at his own 15-yard line. I'm pretty sure, by the way, the center was offsides on that snap. Like, it doesn't matter, but like, I think the center took the ball up and took a step forward and then placed it again. He was way further along than where he was supposed to be. Doesn't matter there, ball don't lie. Fumbled. Justin Hamilton knocked it loose. Great play by Hamilton. Probably making this roster. Just knocked it loose. Cottrell did a great job to recover it, but ended up losing a lot. So now a field goal try. From out 35, up and good, 27-7 in this one. The Browns aren't going to trade Keenum away. He's their backup. So, again, the problem is if an opposing team has a decent quality number 2 quarterback, they're not going to trade them. Like the Browns have Baker Mayfield, Case Keenum, and Kyle Lauletta. Like, Lauletta sucks. So the Browns aren't going to trade him away. That's just kind of the reality there. You're kind of stuck with what you got right now. Sorry. Troy Daniels, will Anai make the roster after today's game? I hope so. Kind of feels like Anai versus Carter versus Kamara for that final defensive end roster spot. I'd go Anai, put Kamara and Carter on the presser. I think both those guys would get through. But we'll see in a very short period of time. All right, get that beer bong here, producer Jeremy. We got to the 500 likes, so it is beer bong time while we await the resumption of this game. Get it all set up. Come on over here. This is producer Jeremy. I'll drink my beer too. Don't spill anything like you did last time. You've got one rule, Jeremy. No spilling the beer, okay? I mean, maybe learn to pour. Have you thought about that?
I don't know.
It's foamy because you're a bad pourer, clearly.
Grade the pour.
Grade the pour. It's an F. Everyone spam F in the comments. It's foamy as all get out. There you go. Even more foam coming in now. Jeez, Jeremy, look at all this foam. We got this much beer. Look at all this foam in here. Everyone type in F in the comments. Chugs will go. Nice air bubble coming up too for you. There you go. There you go, Chugs. Now suck that foam. There you go. Look at all that foam in there. Look at all that foam in there. All right, go set us back up. Is DiNucci. Oh, that was the replay. Excuse me. Never mind. Had the touchdown throw to Reggie Davis. Underthrew him. Disappointing. I'll finish my beer too, as promised. Waiting the kickoff here. It'll be Josh Lambo. Kicks away. Davis on this return. To the 20, 25, and nothing else, plus a flag. And I feel like this is going to be holding maybe against Jeremy Sprinkle, but we'll see. Nice burp, Chugs. Flag on the play. It's on number 38. That is Nick Ralston. Not great for him. No, wait, that was not Nick Ralston. That was Mukwamu again. You can't be making these mistakes. That's brutal for me. God, I like him so much, but you can't be holding every special teams play. First and 10, empty set look for the Nooch. Deep shot, a slot fade. I guess Brandon Smith never saw it. He just never went up for the ball. And it's a fine throw. Not perfect. A lot better than the other one, but Smith's got to go get the football. Handoff, Hardy, a couple yards there. Beer. Move my empty beer out of the way, excuse me. Third and 7. Play clock is running, thank God. I moved to go with a running clock for the rest of the game, but that's just me. Jags bring 4. DiNucci to literally no one. I guess some miscommunication, I guess, but like, was not catchable. So 4th and 7, you can get your votes in for who will be the Cowboys' record this season. Let's sit. Wilson wasn't active. You can't put him in there. Brian Anger on for the punt. Bit high. Caught at his own 40. That's Farrell Cooper. Tripped up by the turf monster. And also Simi Fehoko. Kind of a simultaneous. Fehoko got his feet and he tripped as well. Solid punting today by Brian Anger. So inside, just about 7 minutes to go in this one. I'll give some shout-outs for these votes in here, as this has been a snooze fest. I'm sorry, guys. 8-8-1, 11-5, 12-5, 0-17. I would hate my life. Let me turn off subscriber-only chat, by the way, because we don't. The trolls want to troll. Have fun, I guess. Get your votes in. Predict the Cowboys' record this year. 9-10 wins, I see from Centrist Chad. 10-7. 8-8-1. Garrett's not here anymore. You're fine. 8-9 from Untouchable Raider. You got your own watch party coming up in like literally 5 minutes, my friend. 11-6, 13-4, 11-6, 9-8, 2-15 with Ben. Well, he's not your quarterback, so you're fine. Also, I don't think you'd win a game. 12-5, 10-7, 9-8, 11-16, 9-8, 12-5, 10-7, 11-6, 11-6, 10-7, 5-12, 7-10, 13-4, 12-5, 13-4 again. Keep those votes coming. Predict the Cowboys' record this season.
If this preseason has showed you anything, it's how much y'all need Dak.
Well, yeah, but like that's the case for pretty much all teams with a high-paid quarterback. Like there aren't any out there. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Yeah, no, I completely agree. I mean, and I think you would bear that out with like every team that has a high-paid quarterback outside of maybe Green Bay right now, since they spent a first-round pick on Love to be the future. Like all these teams that have a true franchise quarterback. Like shit, imagine Houston without Deshaun Watson this year. Like, they only won 4 games previously. Would they have won a game if they didn't have Deshaun last year? You gotta unmute yourself.
Let me ask you though. Mm-hmm. Browns without Mayfield? How do you feel about their odds?
I mean, they're not making the playoffs without him. It's not as big of a drop-off, but Baker's also still on his first contract. But it's not as big a drop-off, but they don't make the postseason without Baker. Keenum's not that good.
I still think they make it.
I don't think so. I take the Patriots over them, and maybe even the Steelers if Big Ben's not garbage. Handoff and a lot of broken tackles on this one. Devine Zigbo dragging guys for 9 yards. Again, on one hand, I don't like seeing all this missed tackles. On the other, these are guys who are not going to be on the roster, so it is what it is. I move for a running clock the rest of this game. Like, let's wrap it up and go home. Inside of 7 now. Luton under center. Snaps it with 13. Handoff. Jabril Cox, a good run stop there, but it was still a gain of 1, so it's a first down Jags. First and 10. Luton with a free rusher coming. Throws it. Great one-handed grab by Tyler Davis for a gain of 8. Yeah, he's been around the ball a lot. Didn't finish as much as he had in other games, but also, maybe that makes sense, right? Like, Jabril Cox is one of 2 guys on the field, offense or defense, that are going to play any snaps for you this year, like meaningful, real snaps. You know, maybe Israel Mukuamu, Nashawn Wright, 2. Other than that, these guys are mostly backups. Like, you've had a half dozen guys who have played, who might get, like, you know, maybe 5 or 10 snaps a game for you on the field right now. A lot of these guys aren't going to play much. So, on one hand, yes. On the other hand, I would hope that it ends up being Cox who's making big plays for you. Maybe one of the editors, but still. Inside of 4:30 to go, there was a handoff that last play up the middle that got the first down after a 2nd and 9 play. 1st and 10. It's a give, a Zigbo, big hole. Cox and Gifford make the tackle, but a good 10 yards downfield. That's a 1st down. Inside of 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go in this one. Luton the shotgun, ball at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. It's a give. Cox again misses a tackle, and a Zigbo, who breaks another one, gets inside the 15. It's a missed tackle by Tyler Coyle as well. So Cox made a great play, didn't finish it though. Disappointing. Devine Zigbo playing well in the 4th quarter. Yeah, I don't blame you. I get it. It's been a cluster. 1st and goal from the 10. Handoff, a Zigbo. Makes Nashawn Wright miss, and he gets inside the 5. Second and goal now coming up. Zigbo's having himself a very nice day on the ground. Got 58 yards on 9 carries. Actually, a little bit more than that. Second and goal. Motion from right to left. That's Tevin Jones, Cowboys legend. A Zigbo gets into the end zone. Was he down? No. Touchdown, Jags. Type in boo. We've only got 3 minutes left of this, however. Thank goodness. Yeah, I agree, Jeremy. I would just, let's let the clock run out. We got 2:41 to go. It's a blowout for Jacksonville. Lambeau's kick is up and good. (34-7). Jacksonville leads over the Cowboys. We've got just a few minutes left of this. As a reminder, we'll give you guys some Kelvin Joseph injury updates, some news and rumors as well, after a disappointing showing in the Cowboys-Jags game in which the Jags just blew them out. Blew them out. Now, will the defense be better this year than last year? I think it will be. I would not overreact to a putrid performance today because, again, there's like maybe 5 guys who are playing defense today that are actually going to be on the 53-man roster. That's it. That is true. It is a lot harder to be worse. Very true. Very true. Harder to be worse. All right. If you guys haven't already, I mean, Eric Smith says 70% of the guys in this game will be cut. Yeah, pretty much. The Cowboys, out today were 37 players, all of whom will probably make the 53-man roster. That's 70%, a little bit over. You can factor in some injured guys. That's 2/3 of your actual game day roster were not playing. Not even a snap. They weren't even active. All your starters were out. None of your starters played. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Who cares? What's up, Chugs?
Nutella with the point. Y'all went 12-4 the year that y'all went 0-4 in the preseason.
There's no correlation between preseason results and regular season results. What this game is proving is that the Jags have a better roster from player 50 to 80. Like, that's what it's proving. And those guys aren't going to make any real impact for you. They played Trevor Lawrence in the game. Of course they won. They took it way more seriously. You literally had your backup coordinators calling the game. Like, do not overreact whatsoever to the results here. Just does not matter. Yeah, you want to see better play. I get that. But, like, Deontay Burton sucked. Austin Fayolo kept getting blown off the ball. Those guys might not even be practice squad players for you. It's quite okay.
Now, with a guy like Semi Fehoko, how do you think this game affects him?
I think Malik Turner has the edge. We'll see about that. We'll break that down in some recap reaction stuff later on today. Last time the Cowboys went winless in the preseason, 2018 and 2014. Made the playoffs in both those seasons. Again, no real correlation. Don't use it. Jeremy said he did not like his mic. That's fine. Cowboys ball here with, what is it? 2-something to go? 3-something to go? 3:34 or 3:26. No, sorry, 2:41. My bad. Our score provider is way behind. Sorry, guys. DiNucci, low snap, fields it, under pressure, rolls out to his right, looking, and will just toss it out of bounds. Incomplete. 2:35 to play it in this one. Second and 10. Give Hardy, not much there, a gain of maybe 1.5 yards. That, in theory, will take us down to the 2-minute warning. We'll see if the Cowboys snap it or not. Third and 9. I think that will be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Zeke was drinking some Gatorade and spilled a lot more of it. DiNucci backs up, sidearm, nearly picked off. Got to have your feet set there. They snapped that ball just before the 2-minute warning. I respect the hell out of it. That does take us to the 2-minute warning. If you guys haven't already, go check out Magic Spoon as well. Healthy cereal that actually tastes really damn good. Unlike the tasty stuff, Magic Spoon's good for you. Unlike the healthy stuff, most of it anyway, Magic Spoon is quite healthy, or quite delicious. High in protein, 13 to 14 grams in each bowl. Low in carbs, only 4 grams of net carbs per bowl. And it tastes delicious. I promise you, it tastes just like the sugary, teeth-rotting cereal we all grew up with, but it's got 0 sugar. It's actually very good for you. So go get $5 off your first order at magicspoon.com/Cowboys. $5 off your first order today when you go to magicspoon.com/Cowboys. Get a box or hell, maybe 4, and try out all their different and delicious flavors beyond just my go-to of peanut butter. This game, mercifully, is finally almost over. Again, we will end our live stream and then very quickly get going on our news and rumors and reaction. We'll focus on the Kelvin Joseph injury, Lael Collins as well, break down all the latest around the Cowboys from a not good play. Let me get a sip of water here. Bad effort by the Cowboys, 3rd and 4th stringers. Not a big deal, though, in the end results. Wouldn't have made too big of a difference in the end. So again, if you haven't already hit that big red button and subscribe, I want to thank all the 500-plus people who have stuck around in a very poor performance. This is. I appreciate you guys sticking around here in what otherwise has been just a snooze fest in the end. because that is what it's been. A bad effort so far out of the Cowboys. Got to see Trevor Lawrence. I guess that was cool from a pure football perspective. Beyond that, though, not an appealing game, unfortunately. Overall, pretty big disappointment from the Cowboys. But again, they sat 37 players who are going to make this roster. It's not like they were missing they're playing their good players. A lot of backups in the game in this one, and that should not cause you freak out from that perspective. Now, DiNucci sucks. We all know that. You're still worried about the backup quarterback room. I am too. It's not great. I would still go Garrett Gilbert over Cooper Rush, but not that many good players. Plain and simple. Waiting for this game to resume. Super chat from Alan Williams. If DiNucci isn't cut on cut day, what shall be the consequence time? So first up, I got to crack open a new beer for that one. Finish my old one. $5 super. Cheers. Look, he's going to get cut. DiNucci's not making the active roster. He's not doing it. Now, practice squad, which is still part of cut day, he might make it there. We'll see.
If DiNucci makes the final 53, Tom will eat a gallon of mac and cheese ice cream.
Sure. He's not going to make it. Sure. 4th and 8 coming up here. I guess Dallas is going for it, so okay, cool. It was a false start on that last play or something. Free play against the Jags. As DiNucci got the ball strip sacked anyway. Knight recovered it. But it was offsides on the Jags. So 4th and 3 now. Low snap. DiNucci. Slant. Caught. Brandon Smith first down to the 45-yard line and out of bounds at about midfield. Nice play design there by the Cowboys. They ran the rub route, got Brandon Smith free, and it's a first down. So I guess for last time today, type in first. What's up, Sam? Yeah, I'll send it to you. First and 10. DiNucci, sidearm, out route, caught again by Brandon Smith, the rookie from Iowa, trying to carve out a practice squad spot. Nice throw, nice catch by DiNucci and Smith. First down, Dallas. Type in first. A normal throw, more normal throw there by DiNucci. First and 10. DiNucci under pressure. High, caught. Johnny Dixon inside the red zone. First down, Dallas. So all of a sudden, DiNucci making it interesting. You know, as a reminder, folks, we have the shoe bet coming up. DiNucci scores a touchdown. I forget who it was in the audience. Has to eat a shoe. If he doesn't throw one, somebody else has to eat a shoe. Will that happen? I don't know, but we do have it recorded. Battle of the boot. Good phrase there, Jeremy. First and 10 from the 16-yard line. Under pressure to screen, caught by Hardy. He gets back to the 10-yard line, out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. So second and short coming up here. The Nooch might just score. Second and 2. Fade route. Caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ben DiNucci, the fade, pulled in by Johnny Dixon. Type TD or type Nooch. Great play by Johnny Dixon to go up and get that football, too. Cowboys score late in this one. Not that it matters. Nice play by Dixon. Good throw by DiNucci. So that final drive by the Nooch, much better. Extra point is up and good. 34-14. Jags keep their lead, of course, but you know. (34-14). I assume the Cowboys will get some onside kick practice, maybe. I don't mind it. Maybe not. See if they go for it or just let the game wrap up. Nucci getting some fist bumps on the sideline. (34-14) will likely end up being the final score in this one. Zerline's on. Looks like they will go for the onside kick here. I think. Maybe. Jazz got a man back deep, though. It's Cottrell, the running back who's been in. Oh, the Cowboys will kick it away, so that'll just do some kneel downs then. Zerline's kick is away. Out of the end zone, touchback. So the Jags will kneel it a few times, I assume, and then we can all go home and stick around for our news and rumors show afterward. Remember, subscribe if you guys want to get that notification. Keep that in mind. That way you don't miss out on the video. Just got to get some kneel downs here for Jacksonville, or at least some run plays. Jags are kneeling it. I hope McCarthy's not called timeout. I'd be livid on that one. Looks like one more kneel down will do it. Or it might be actually two. Hold on here. No, I'm right. One more. One more kneel down. Got to take it all the way down to the 40-second clock. Jags will call one more kneel down. There you go. Jags snap it. They was going down to one and need to there. That will do it. The final score in this one, Jags 34, Cowboys 14. DiNucci leads a touchdown drive late in the game. Not that it mattered too much in the end. Garrett Gilbert outplayed Cooper Rush. The uncertainty about the quarterback position, backup-wise, remains for this Cowboys team as Dallas comes up well short in a meaningless game. So as a reminder, folks, if you haven't already, hit that big red button and subscribe. That way you don't miss out on anything going on around America's team. We will have a recap plus some news and rumors. Kelvin Joseph, some roster bubble guy discussion, Lael Collins injury as well. That is all coming up after today's live wraps up here momentarily. But if you haven't already, hit that big red button and subscribe. That way you don't miss out here on anything on the Dallas Cowboys Report. I appreciate all the 500 plus of you stuck around for the entirety of this game. All 3.5 hours of our live coverage. I greatly appreciate that, folks. So if you haven't already, hit that big red button and subscribe. That way you don't miss out on anything here at the Dallas Cowboys Report. Quick notes on some notable scores here, or stats, I should say. Brendan Knox, pretty good on the ground. Outplayed Jaquan Hart, but Hart was better on special teams. That might make a big impact in terms of the roster bubble there in the long run. Gilbert was the Cowboys' leading quarterback because I refuse to put Ben DiNucci on this list. Divine Ezigbo fared well late, but it was James Robinson who led the way early for the Jags. Final score in this one, it's actually 0-4 now in the preseason for the Cowboys. They go winless in this one. Jags win 34-14. They beat the Dallas Cowboys fairly easily in this one. The Cowboys go winless in the preseason, which isn't a huge result. Like, it doesn't matter all that much in the end. Cowboys fall 0-4. Jags win 34-14. This one is over. Remember, folks, news and rumors coming up after this video ends up.